Greetings, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. All right. We're gonna take a couple seconds to get ourselves adjusted and everything like that.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, no. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. I'm grabbing our music bot for tonight, and we're gonna do a little. Make sure everyone's all good for tech support and stuff. Just want to make sure we're all good before we have our little fun episode of Playing Doom. Me6 has joined the voice chat. If it is too loud for any of you, just right-click the bot and you can either mute it or just turn it down. Whatever is your preference. But it's just to help them set the mood a little bit tonight. Well, it's nighttime for me. I don't know about the rest of you for your time zones, but yeah.
Yeah. Right, too.
No worries.
Might be on 20. Maybe on 20 isn't working for some reason.
Go ahead and do a test roll.
I'm trying. It worked before. I don't know.
So what you can do is on D&D Beyond, open up your character. And if you're looking at your character sheet, let me open up character sheet just for a little test so I can visualize because I'm a visual person. Okay, so if you open up a character sheet on D&D Beyond, up at the top of the sheet, you should see a big red box with the words Beyond 20 and the symbol for Beyond 20. If you click that, it'll pop out a window. Go to more options and it's in blue hyperlink text. That will send you to another pop out. Scroll to the very bottom and there should be a little tab. Here, I can actually screenshot a little bit. Look for this. This is my settings, but you can change it to whatever works for you. Give me a second, let me find India. Here you go. There's a drop down window for where I just screenshotted. Mine's for all VTT tabs, but you can set yours for Roll20 or whatever is your preference. But see if that's active. That might be the problem. Possibly. But it seems like everyone else is all good for tech support. Okay. Oh, Pyro's fine and joined. Yay! Okay, cool.
Yep, indeed.
All right, cool.
I'm mute, don't worry.
No worries. All right, stream, we are live. All right, cool. Welcome, everyone, to our second to last Chaos 20 Presents Doom Unleashed. You know the drill at this point. We're going to go over some lore. We're going to go over the characters, what everyone's playing. A little bit of house rules, and just a couple other things and fun. But yeah, my name is Dice Master. I run level 20s, level 21 shots every single month. This month, my community voted for Doom. They won by a landslide. The other options were Gears of War and Halo, but Doom was prevailed. If you're interested in participating in one of these, any other free time, information's in my bio in my Discord. Next month we are running Harry Potter and followed up by Resident Evil, followed up by Star Wars. And yeah. Okay, so really quickly we're going to go around the table and introduce each other's characters, and then I will read off the lore. I'm going to switch it up tonight. From left to right on Roll20, Locke, you're going to have to help me with your character's name. It's Rafil.
Rafil Hojitaki.
Yeah,
Wow.
I always come up with the most complicated names I can. I don't know why.
You and Ware both. You and Ware are the only two people in my entire server that are good at... I love the names you come up with and the backstories and the creativity. I love them, but I hate the names you come up with because they're so hard to pronounce. But anywho,
yes.
What race and class are you playing?
He is a Lokatha, I believe that's how it's pronounced. And he's a rogue level 20. He is a Dark Souls character, and he's going to be a shooty boy.
Ooh. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what Dark Souls is, I have a algorithm / mode for my level 21 shots where you can get a randomly generated character, and I have labeled it Dark Souls because you get a random race, random class, you get you follow a certain different rule set as the other players to up the challenge and make it more difficult. If you want to up the ante and you want to something random, but yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Pyro, who are you and what are you playing?
Pyro is a fire genasi wizard man with red skin, orange hair, and red eyes. He's basically been a wizard all life, doing wizard things. Level 20 was a full wizard. Just basically has like a white robe on to him and I guess I don't know what this staff looks like. I forgot, but it leaves a staff of power on him, and I guess he's ready to demon slay.
Sounds good.
That's all I could say for now.
Sashi.
Hi, so Sashi is a mountain dwarf, level
Okay.
7. I'm sorry.
So what's the move?
What's the what?
Hello.
What was that, Pyro? Sorry.
Uh,
You broke up. What was it?
Never mind. You can go. Sorry for interrupting.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sashi, continue.
Yeah, no problem. So Sashi is a mountain dwarf, a level 17 barbarian, and a level 3 cleric. She's just short and stocky and ready to rage.
Fun times. I might butcher this. Val.
It's Velhelden.
Valhelden. Okay.
I am playing a feral winged tiefling. He's also a shooty boy, gunslinger fighter. He's very Western, very, old timey movie inspired. Classical cowboy, whatever.
Okay. And last is Alexis.
Yes, I'm playing Alexis. 8th level paladin and 12th level cleric. A very tall Goliath.
I don't think I've ever had a Goliath cleric at my table. That's an interesting, or even
Yeah.
paladin. I think
That's cool.
that's a kind of cool concept. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's go over a little bit of the lore about what's been going on today. We do have a 6th. They might be running a little late. I will check in Discord, see what's up with that. I already kind of have a gut feeling what's going on, but I will not worry about that. Okay. Let's go over some lore. So first off, in Roll20 in your journal section, I have a series of handouts for you guys. There is a handout called Reaction. So at any time during the session, you guys have a reaction that you want to proc, so that we're not jumping all over each other with voice chat or in chat and it doesn't get lost. You can simply just grab the reaction, drag it on the board, and look, there's a reaction on the board saying that someone's gonna, I'm gonna reaction do something. And I will look in the chat and I will see, okay, someone's doing an action, and we will get that address. That way we have a set of communication and there's no jumping all over each other.
Okay.
Yeah. Second, there is a series, I have listed all of the power-ups that you can find on the map. The Doom Cloak, the Doom Fury, Doom Life, and Doom Speed. If you guys want information on those. I've also linked, not all of them, but some as a teaser, all the different abilities and quirks and traits that the Doom creatures have. They're in the Monster Decks folder, all called Infernal Traits, if you want to take a look at those. But yeah. And let's go ahead and read over our Doom intro. Greetings, adventurers. My name is Dr. Samuel Hayden, chairman and the owner of the UAC Argent Energy Towers. I reached out to the Dark Order to recruit you as part of a team of elite adventurers to help save our facility. God, I've been reading this all week and I'm still messing this up. Over the past 6 months or more, we have observed planar rifts that have been opening up all over our base, which have been allowing hordes of demon-like monstrosities to invade. I have lost so many workers and argent materials to these monstrosities. Sadly, we are losing this war. I am pleading with you, adventurers, please stop these rifts and save my work. I have spoken with the Council of Arcania and have placed a fail-safe in the event that the rifts or the hordes overwhelm us. In 4 hours due time, an arcane cannon will fire a beam of absolute destruction from the sky, destroying everything within 100 miles. I have faith you will be able to close the rift before then, and that this drastic action will not be needed, but please hurry. Be careful of the terrain. Most of the buildings are long abandoned, but there may be some defensive traps still active from the last few waves of attacks. Stay low in the areas, as they are rich in argent materials we are recently harvesting. They have created a surrounding of dark, huge storm clouds of pure corrosive energy, making it breathing very difficult, if not impossible. From the last few rifts that have appeared, we have learned that the monstrosities have created these interesting gore-like nests that are somehow tied to the rift. I believe that if you can find these nests and destroy them, you will ultimately see what's on the other side and hopefully discover how to close these rifts permanently. Subtext out of that, there are 3 gore nests on this map you need to find. Destroy all 3, you go into the rift, destroy the main link of the rift, and that's it. My men have left a few power-ups scattered around the base as they were forced back. I hope they could be of some help to you if you find them. You may also find their ammo caches. I don't know how much is left, but you're more than welcome to use whatever you come across. P.S. Watch out for Nigel. I wish you best of luck on all speed and hopes our enterprise rests with you now. Signed, Dr. Samuel Hayden. All right, I'm gonna list off a couple house rules I have for D&D. It's just a couple things. Where is my list? Where's my list? Thank you. There it is. Okay. All right. These are my house rules for this. Healing potions are an action or a bonus. They heal for max. You do not need to roll. There is no flanking. Any attack roll made against you or against an enemy, if you hit their AC directly on the spot, is a glancing blow, meaning they take half damage. If you roll a nat 20 on initiative, your first attack is granted advantage. If you roll a nat 1 on initiative, it is granted disadvantage. And that is it. All right, so one more time, we're going to do one more tech check. I'm going to move you all over to the home screen. Just do me a quick favor, if you all can just move your tokens around a little bit just to see if we have a little bit of mobility. And if we have little problems, I will relink tokens just to double check. And after his last sessions, I actually have to check everyone's dark vision because we had some players that their dark vision was miscalculated. So I need to go around the table and double check dark vision is in order. We'll start with Sashi. What is your dark vision? If you have any, that is.
I have 60 feet.
Okay, that is correctly generated. Gaudry is not here. I will delete them. Pyro, what is your dark vision? If you have any.
My dark vision is 120 for... it's 120.
Okay, cool.
And I have Devil's Sight, so I can see through normal dark vision and magical.
Awesome. Okay.
If that makes any difference.
Does a little bit. I can adjust for that. Yeah, let me go and adjust for that. Okay, cool. Laura, can I'm trying not to say Ichigo, because when I see the Ichi, I was like, it's not Ichigo, it's...
Ikrafel, yes.
Ikrafel, what's your dark vision?
Just call him Hoji.
Hoji, okay. Dark vision?
I don't think he has any. Oh no.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. We're going to have to definitely work as a team to get this situated. Vahelden?
Stay close.
I think that was Vale. Do you have any dark vision? Alright, well, I think there was the ones that they were going to come back. Alexis, do you have any dark vision?
I don't.
Okay, another person that we will have to stay close and watch our backs. Okay? Alright.
Also, I'm a paladin. I do have a radius of 10 feet.
Cool. I will
Right,
make
well.
sure. I will make sure to give you a token. How big is the radius? 30 feet, or is it 10 feet?
10 feet.
Sure. I will definitely give you a token for that to make sure that everyone can see the radius. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak the tokens on just to double check on my end to make sure. All right.
There we go.
Alright, everything's looking good. I'm just going to drop the rest of you guys in. Alright, I'm going to reset my end. There we go. And then let me just go ahead and grab that that token so that it's good to go. Let's just grab... you know what? I kind of like that, actually. Let's do that. Alright, it is a 10-foot, you said. And let's do green so that everyone can see it. And I'll give permission to Alexis. And we'll call it Aura. Call it a day. Okay, and I'll put that there. There we go. Alright, so as Dr. Samuel walks up and greets all you all, he tells you best of luck. Please save the bit at the tower from all these monstrosities. He loads you up on the teleportation pad and shoots you off kind of like a rocket. And as you guys are kind of like teleporting in mid motion, you guys see off in the distance the giant Argent Tower that is based on a kind of this volcanic lava-like terrain. The sky is covered with this dark electrical clouds, kind of with like a greenish kind of a little tint to it. And the lava is protruding this wispy kind of purplish gas that is just covering all the ground as you guys land and everything. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move you guys over to the board. Alright, and stream, you will see vision in 1 second as soon as I grab my camera. There we go. Stream, there you go. And now you can see. Let me adjust my vision for the stream. Alright, so how is this going to work? I'm going to go ahead and put you guys all on initiative. And we will go from there. Alright, if everyone would like to roll initiative, we can go and get this fun party started. Alright, let's see, that's the initiative we got. Pyro got a 14. OG got an 18. Sashi coming in strong with the 20 advantage. Alright.
Alright, 14, we already winning, gamer.
Let's go.
14-2.
Alright. Val, what did you roll for initiative? Val, are you still? Val, are you
I don't
still?
think he's here.
I think they told me they were stepping away.
After, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I will go ahead and open up their sheet and just make a quick roll for them on just a quick one, because that's why I have sheets. Do I have their sheet? Yes, I do. That is why I have the streams. Stream DDB, so in case I need to do run an initiative. Okay, here we go. So, where are you at? There you are. Okay, let's see what your initiative is. Okay, that is a 31.2.
And a crit.
31.2, holy crap.
Confident much?
Just a...
Couldn't beat me, though.
Okay. I just need to move a couple doors. Well, since Val is going first, but there's still not back yet, so we're going to skip over them. We'll come right back to him. But, Sashi, you are first up.
Right. Well, I guess I'm headed towards. I guess this was a door, right?
Yes, you see two
Oh, right
pink
there.
large metal doors, and each of the doors has a big yellow sign of a triangle that says the following words: push or pull.
So I look around at the group and just say, anybody got a preference?
I say we pull.
Oh, I like girls, so that's my preference.
All right. I was thinking push because then we could use the door for cover if we needed to.
That works.
Use the fish for cover.
Bro.
Anybody disagree?
I don't think so.
I have no objections, so.
All right, so push door was to the south.
Sure. So the first.
Oh, I'm at the wrong. All right, so I'm going to. First of all, I'm going to make sure I have my pistol out as I'm walking towards the door.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to slowly push it open.
Okay. As you slowly push open the door, nothing happens, and you find yourself a empty, what appears to be possibly maybe a living quarters of sorts, or somewhere for someone to take a rest. But it appears to be an empty room.
Oh, can I go? Oh, wait. Should I go in further? Oh, okay. Can I just do a quick investigation on this turn?
Yeah, go for it.
Appearances are deceiving.
Sadly,
no.
Sadly, you do not find anything in this room.
There are walls.
I just call back over my shoulder. Yeah, nothing to see in here, I think.
You do happen to find that the chest that's in there is made of mahogany, and the bed is made with Egyptian cotton sheets. That's about all you can, yeah.
She touches the Egyptian. She goes, "It's real fancy in here." About it. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna walk back to the group. And, yeah, just be on alert. If I look around, do I see anything on the door, around the door, that says anything?
Nothing really in particular except the one big sign, push or pull, in a triangle format. That's about it.
All right.
Anything else?
I think I'll just keep glancing around and be on the ready.
Okay. OG, you are next.
Okay. Doors, I assume, right here?
Door is right up here.
Or the purple, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want me to go and open it up?
Yeah, there was nothing in that room. Fancy sheets.
Did you look in the chest?
I didn't. No. You don't know there's a chest in there.
I can see it barely.
Apparently,
But,
Sashi, there was no chest in her peripherals.
No.
Oh.
I didn't see anything other than Egyptian cotton.
The chest, anything, or is that just decoration?
You can check it if you want.
Sure. I'll go in here and check the chest.
Okay. So you, how do you open the chest?
Standing off to the side.
So you kick open the chest, and it's empty.
Okay. Fair enough. Yep, chest empty.
Okay.
Just had to be sure.
Okay.
Did you see the sheets though? They were cool.
Egyptian cotton.
Very much, yes. Okay. OG, what else would you like to do for your turn? Did you want to go back and stand by this door? Or are you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else, OG?
Nope.
Alexis, what would you like to do? You muted, Alexis? Alexis. Did you step away? Oh, I see someone typing. We cannot hear you. You might have to disconnect from maybe possibly voice chat.
Hello?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll cast Holy Weapon on my sword.
Awesome. I'm going to give you the brain icon saying you're concentrating. Alright.
And it... weapon emits bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for another 30 feet.
Sure.
Goody.
I will give you some light. You're going to be our Goliath torch.
Yeah, this room's much more brighter.
That is very helpful.
Alright, since that was my bonus action, I will drink my potion of speed as an action.
Okay, and I will also give you the time clock up, saying that you are fasty fast. Okay, did you want to move anywhere, or did you want to stay there and wait for the rest of the group?
So this one's the push, right, and this one's the pull?
They both have the words push and pull on them, so...
Alright, I will go over to this and...
We have already explored
Prepare-
that room.
Yeah,
Oh, you've already explored that room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you want to check
Alright.
this one?
Yes. I mean, my speed is 60, so I should be able to get it.
Oh, yeah, more... Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Is there like a door here?
There is a door there. Yeah, it's the pink. It's the pink one. Yes. This.
Yeah, I open it.
Okay. Do you want to push the door or pull the door?
I'll pull the door.
Okay. So as you pull the door, you hear a small click. Nothing happens. And as you peer inside the room, this room is also empty. Oops. There.
Yeah, I'll just go into the frame of the door, see if there's anything in here.
It is, this may be a mess hall of some sorts, maybe a dining area. You do see a little back entryway, that's an open doorway, that may be going out to a small little balcony. But yeah, nothing else really seems importance in this room.
Alright. Can I do a perception check to see if there's anything around?
Sure, yeah. For more detail, go for it.
25.
Okay.
Nice.
So apparently the last people that were in here having lunch, dinner, or whatever sort of creation that was on that table left in a much hurry. So we could say that they were eating chicken of some sorts, and it's half eaten. So there's some chicken on the table, and the cutlery and the dishes are all broken up and smashed and stuff. So whatever was in here left in a hurry.
Seems like some people were in a hurry to get out of here. I'll spend the rest of my movement to walk out. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Pyro, what would you like to do?
Alright, everyone stand back. This move has killed trillions. I'll cast Mind Blink.
Are you
Which makes me-
Okay, cool.
And I guess I'll move like around this area to. Not much I can do, but just remain posted right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. All good. Okay. Let's find just a quick little email just so that we'll do that. There you go. Seeing that. You're immune to psychic. Okay. Val, are you back yet? I guess they are still not.
That's my end of my turn.
Okay.
For now.
Okay. I guess Val's still not back yet. Okay, so with the next round of combat, you all start to see a couple things shimmering into existence within the pink mist. They appear to be large balloon-like creatures. They are called Keiko demons. They're kind of hovering above the ground about 20 feet or so. And they are going to roll for some initiative. So give me a second. Okay, I'm on the right layer. Excuse me. Thank you. All right. Why aren't you updating? What just happened? Okay, fine. We'll just do this. I'm just having all sorts of tech support tonight. We'll just do that. Okay. Alright, Sashi, it is your first turn, so you see these large balloon-like, demon-like creatures appear. What would you like to do? You muted, Sashi?
Oh, I'm here. Sorry, was on mute.
You're good.
And they're headed our way. They're
Correct. Yeah, they are coming
Okay.
towards you guys.
So yeah, Sashi's going to Sashi's gonna rage. She's not taking any chances. Let's see. I think that's a bonus. Sorry. Where is that? Okay, so going to rage. And I'm going to use my movement to move towards number 2 here. And take a hit with my... Sorry, I got all these fancy new toys. With my Doom Blade.
I am 20 feet in the air, by the way.
You're... I didn't catch that.
You got anything that's range, possibly?
Give me 1 second. I was trying to see if I could throw this. Oh, I do. Yep, instead of that, I will pull out my pistol and fire at demon number 2 here.
Go for it. 22 is going to hit. See that damage. Okay. You blast a hole inside this kitten as it screams. Okay. Alright. You got a second
And
attack?
I do if I was melee. Don't think I hit. Let me take a look here. No, because I rage, so I'm in rage.
Gotcha.
So, yep, so that was my bonus. Sorry, yep. So I'm raging and shooting.
That's fine. OG.
Okay. He is going to attack. Let's see. Did that. So, since he's invisible, does he get advantage on that?
Who is invisible?
I am. I have a cloak of invisibility on.
Did you activate it?
Do I need to?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and activate that.
Okay, so you pull on your cloak. That's an action. Okay.
Do you want me to re-roll that, or
Yeah, if you want to re-roll that,
Okay.
shoot.
with advantage or no?
Yeah, with advantage. Yep.
Okay.
I'll give you the ninja icon. 21's gonna hit.
Okay. And do you want me to also roll sneak attack damage on that?
Yes, please.
Jesus.
I'm bloodied.
Alright.
Okay. Anything else, OG?
That's it.
Pyro.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here. And if is it possible to lightning bolt these two? It's a 100. I think the range is 100 feet.
Yeah, you could definitely cast lightning bolt if that's what you're feeling.
All right, I'm gonna cast lightning bolt from my staff. So, which explains 5 charges. There we go. 20 DC 25 dexterity saving throw. 45 lightning damage.
Sure. Give me 1 second.
Gotcha.
Boom.
Ooh. Look at that. Love to see it.
All right. That is a DC. Whoo! Look at that deck save. Oh, that's a big deck save. Okay, I might not make that. Ooh. That is a.
It made me roll.
That is a 22 on my end for Kick Demon 1. That's a fail. And the second one, that is at 11. So I fail on both, taking 45 points of lightning damage to both of them. Holy cow. I am.
Well, both. You.
Okay. Kick Demon number 2 is severely bloodied at this point.
Well, I tried my best. So I'm gonna move. I already rolled 2, 3, 4. And that'll be it for my turn.
Awesome. Okay. Alexis, what you got?
Which one is looking the least hurt?
The top one up here. Kick Demon number 1.
Alright, I will go beneath him. And then I'll cast Misty Step 30 feet up. Then try to attack him with my sword.
Okay.
Hello?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Okay. So you step up. Let's see those attacks.
Alright. It's a 21 and a 28.
Both hit. See the damage.
Alright, let's see if this calculates it properly. So it would be... should be a lot more... yes, I will Divine Smite at 2nd level on both of them.
Sure. I think the only damage it is not calculating is the additional 3d6 of the
Yes,
of your chosen weapon.
from my dragon weapon.
Yeah, so we can roll that separately.
3d6, so it'll be... 2nd level would be 3. And these count as evil like fiends.
Possibly. As far as you
Or
can
if they do,
yeah.
if they do, I have an action.
So roll me. So let me. So I will take the 15. Go and roll me that 3d6 before we do the smite damage.
Did that come in? Oh, it's 88 plus 3d6.
Okay.
You want
That's.
me to roll them separately, or?
No. That's perfect. I didn't know you were gonna do it together. No, that's fine. That's perfect. It's even better. Perfect. I like that. Cool. Your radiant damage from your smites appears.
I forgot to add my holy weapon damage. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
That's another 48. Let me look at the spell again.
All this radiant damage that you're doing to them, it doesn't appear to have extra effect. So you're assuming that these creatures to be fiends might be a little not to be true. They might be something else.
Alright, so that's an extra 10 damage.
Okay.
It's radiant, yeah, radiant.
Okay, so so that was only from one attack. So I still needed the damage. I still needed the damage from the 28.
Yes. Alright, so I rolled all of my divine smite damage, so.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just. 3d6. Seven down. Alright.
Ooh.
Should be the end of my turn.
Okay. And then as you are up 30 feet in the air, you fall back down 30 feet in the air.
Would I try to grab on with my haste action to this creature?
Sure. Give me a athletics,
Alright.
and I will give you opposing acrobatics. As I'm trying to dodge out of the way. Oh, that's
Ooh.
wrong.
It's a 29.
Did it come through? Oh, there it is.
There it goes.
Let me see if I can dodge out of the way. Acrobatics. I roll a 12. Okay, so you're grappled on me.
Alright, nice.
You're holding on.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Kikidemon, seeing how you're on its friend and it turns around, it's not too happy about that. It's going to turn and it's actually going to fire at you, which is also going to hit its other friend too. So, alright, he's going to make 2 attacks on you with his kind of like energy kind of like blast at you. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. Does a 22 and a 23 hit you?
Both miss.
Okay.
Hmm.
And he is surprised that nothing happens, and then he's going to just fly back down here just a little bit. Actually, I'll go over here. Alright, and Kikidemon going to try to... He's looking at you as you're climbing on top of him. He's going to blast some Eldritch Blast, some Energy Blast at you as well. That's a 19.
Miss.
And a nat 1. That's going to miss.
Actually, it misses. Yep.
Okay, third turn for Val. Are you back yet? I don't think they're back yet. Okay, Sashi.
Okay, so, did this Coco Demon come any closer to the ground, or are they still...
They're still 20 feet up in the air.
Alright, I'm gonna take my action to position myself. See my movement. Yeah, I'm gonna take about 25, move about 25 feet, and take another shot with my pistol at the demon here on the east.
28 hits. Alright, is this for 2 or 1 you're shooting?
I'm sorry?
Which demon are you shooting?
Oh, 2. Sorry, at 2.
Okay.
Yep. And then, let's see. I think because he's still in the air. Yeah, I don't. Fortunately, he's in the air. I don't have any bonus actions I can use on him, so I think I'm going to just stay here between. So I'm closer to Alexis if she needs anything.
Okay. OG.
Okay. He is going to shoot at number 2. Still on advantage.
Yep, because you're invisible. As far as you can tell, they cannot see you.
Assuming the 27 hits.
27 does hit.
And sneak.
That's a lot of damage.
Sneak attack as well.
Yes, sneak.
How loud.
I am imploded and I fall and die.
Sweet.
Okay, OG, anything else?
No.
Okay.
That'll be it for my turn.
Pyro, you're up.
Alright, Oh, shoot. Trying to see what I can just hit it with. Because I don't want to use my big guns on one thing just yet. What I'll do is, I'm going to cast. Can I cast this? Yeah. Yeah, I'll mine silver.
Okay.
Debuff it a little bit. Until just say DC 25.
I roll a 16. That is a failure. As you whip out with the Mind Sliver attack at the Kiku Demon, your psychic damage doesn't appear to have any effect on it, but I will take the minus.
Yeah, though minus 1d4 next saving throw.
Yep.
And I just move over here, and that'll be my turn, big man.
All right, Alexis.
All right, I will attack 3 times with my haste action.
So, how many attacks you get base? How many base attacks you have?
2.
So 2 base, 1 haste. Okay.
1 haste.
Is your weapon one-handed or two-handed, by the way?
One-handed.
Okay. All 3
Wielding the
hits.
shield in the
Alright.
the shield in the other.
Well, if you have a shield in your other hand, then you can't be holding onto the creature.
All right. Yeah, so I'll have the shield away then.
Okay. So what is your AC without the shield? Is it a +3 shield?
My shield is a plus. I'm gonna come in. Alright. Plus and plus 4. Wait, no, it's +5.
Okay.
So AC would be 21.
Okay. I'm just gonna move your
Those
modifier.
2 attacks, and then the haste. So the haste would make my AC 23. All right.
Okay. So do me a favor. Roll me 369. So do all your damage. Just do your normal damage for all the wraiths. Okay. Now roll me your 96 for the additional damage, and then if you want to add any smites on any of those attacks, or did you want me to do damage before we do the smites?
No smites. All right.
And with that, I actually perish and die. All right, and you're going to fall.
Let's go.
30 feet, so that's 3d6 fall damage for a total of 9 bludgeoning damage.
9, alright. With the potion of speed, do you get the haste bonus to AC?
Yeah, that's what you said. It's 23. You get the +2. So
Yep. Alright.
yeah. Okay. Anything else, Alexis?
I said my turn.
Okay. Val, turn 4. Are you back yet?
They're still gone.
Sashi?
So I am going to use my movement to head towards the direction of where Alexis currently is.
Alright, so I guess we're going up there.
Well, that's the direction they came from, so it seems like the natural progression. Alright, I think I can use my movement to get here next to her. I guess, do I see anything once I've moved a little closer?
You see a large bronze kind of metal building, which is off to your left, and barred off, shielded windows, 4 of them, but nothing really especially. And then the big giant words of Dr. Samuel's Argent Energy Tower with the labels, but nothing, no new creatures or nothing.
Nothing. Okay, yeah, I'll just stand fast here.
Okay.
Alexis.
Okay, Hoji.
How far out can I get? Okay, I'm going to activate my Boots of Flying. Or the Winged Boots, or whatever you want to call them. And go up about 20 feet as I get up to about right here.
Okay. And letting you know since you're
following my friends.
letting you know since you're a flyer, the buildings are 60 feet high.
Okay. They're like inside or?
No, inside the buildings it's 30 feet, but the outside when you're looking at the buildings they're 60 feet tall. So. Okay. Anything else, Oji?
That'll be it.
Pyro. You there, Pyro? Or are you on mute?
He's on mute.
Pyro? Okay, we will come back to Pyro in a second. Alexis.
Or I'd say no party. Should we continue forward then?
Seems like the right thing to do.
Alright, I'll walk 60 feet in front.
Alright. Alexis.
I'm sorry, was it my turn?
Yes, Pyro. We'll jump
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah, we'll jump right back to you as soon as Alexis finishes up theirs. We'll hop right back to you.
Gotcha.
Alexis, no new, nothing in your vicinity looking. The lava's a little bubbly and producing still more of that pink mist that's on the ground, and you make notice of the giant metal building of the Archer Tower right over here. But nothing anything that's special.
Alright, I'll ready my action. If anything appears, I'll attack it, but besides that, I'll end my turn.
Sure. Like I said, we're gonna jump back to Pyro.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. Move over here and then cast True Seeing.
Alright, can you do me a quick solid? Can you roll me a Constitution save, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is a success.
20.
You take half of this damage. So upon you getting casting this spell, you get struck with some piercing mental daggers of psychic. So you take 11 points of psychic damage, but because you casted Mind Blank earlier, it has no effect on you. And your spell does not go through, but because you made the save, you don't burn a spell slot.
Cool. Cool bean.
But something is prevailing you from using this sort of spell.
I see. Okay. Well, that was weird. All right, that would be my turn then.
Did you want to
If
move?
that takes my action.
Yeah, it takes your action, but did you want to move?
Gotcha. I moved.
Okay. Okay.
All right, that's it.
Okay. Val, are you back yet? Okay, that's turn 5. Sashi.
So Sashi is just going to truck forward and stay in line with Alexis here. So yeah, just kind of flanking behind her. Full movement. And again, just, do I see anything now that I've moved a little closer to this corner?
Nothing, nothing's catching your eye or anything. Mm-mm.
And I can't see in those windows, right?
They are completely walled off with metal and bars and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be my turn.
Okay. Hoji.
He is going to dash all the way up in front to about here. Do I see anything around the corner?
You do not. Mm-mm.
Alright. I will ready in action if anything comes charging out of the abyss.
Sure. Pyro.
All right, I'm gonna move up here. You guys, wait for me, please. Don't leave me, guys. Please. I think that's 60 feet.
Look,
I
leave him
moved and
behind.
dashed.
So
And
give
that's-
him an
that'll be my
aura.
turn for now.
Okay. Alright, you're gonna move up 60 feet. So that's movement. Do you have anything as an action or bonus you want to do? Or was that a dash as well?
Yeah, that was the dash. I don't really have any bonus sections.
No, it's all good. No, no
Let
worries.
me double check. Yeah, I don't have any. Well,
Do you have Misty Step?
I actually have spell mastery for Misty Step. Oh, I forgot. So I could Misty Step, but I'll just hang out right here.
Sure, okay.
That'll be my turn.
We'll jump to Lexus.
Alright. Should I stay here and wait for y'all to continue, or should I just continue going on? Send this to the party.
Charge into the abyss, my
Sounds
friend.
good for me.
Alrighty then. Did I see anything down this hallway?
You do. As soon as you come around the corner, there's a couple creatures standing, ready for you. I'm gonna bring them to the other layer. It is a Baron of Hell and a Hell Knight.
Oh my god.
Is this the Hell Knight? Is this the Hell Knight?
This is the Hell Knight, and this is the Baron of Hell, and they actually had held actions. So they.
I re-equipped my shield, by the way.
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay. So we'll say you did that last turn, but okay. So your AC's back at 26.
Yep.
Okay. Baron is going to open up its claws and create these kind of fiery hell grenades, and it's going to chuck a couple hell grenades at you.
Righty.
That is a 30 and a
That
net 1.
hits.
Okay, so the 30 is going to cause 52 fire damage.
Sheesh.
And then the Hell Knight is going to rush up to you. Is going to make one attack. And that's going to miss. That's a 15. And I'm going to go ahead and add these guys to the initiative. And it's still your turn, Alexis. That was just me holding my reaction. So,
Alright, I'm gonna swing my sword at this Hell Knight. Come on. Sorry, something's looting. There you go. Swing twice. Ooh, that might not hit. Hmm. 19 and 28. Is that it?
that does hit.
Alright. And yes. Alright, then my 66. Alright. For Divine Smite, do I add my extra D8 or?
As far as you can tell, these creatures are not of the fiend variety.
Alright, so I don't add an extra D8.
Mm-hmm.
Because this, for Divine Smite, if they are fiends or undead, I add an extra D8.
As far as you can tell, they are not of those type varieties.
Alright, so I will use 2 second level spell slots. Sorry, 2 first level spell slots to do Divine Smite on both of those attacks. I will do my last attack with my haste action. Okay, that's 7. Ooh, didn't roll out too good on that. D6. Yep. Alright. And as a bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word on myself at 4th level.
Okay.
Okay. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Right. Val, turn 6. Are you back yet? Okay. Here's
It is unmuted.
Wait. Who?
Val Hilden, are you back?
Oh, yep. I am.
Okay. It is your turn, my friend. What would you like to do? The party is currently rushed up north. They are about 70 plus feet away from you.
All right. Ooh. I'm just gonna use all my feet to move up. As far as I can. I'm gonna take the dash action.
Okay.
And move 60 feet. Bear with me. I don't know how to use this.
That's all good. I can.
You want to switch back to your mouse?
I can help you move the 60 if you want. If you want the assistance. There you go. Perfect. I see a reaction on the board. Is someone doing a reaction?
That is for me. Can I see the? Did you say Hell Knight from where I'm at?
You could just
To make my shot.
You can see just the top half of it, but yes.
Okay.
Val, was there anything else you want to do for your turn before I get that reaction on OG?
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
OG? Go ahead and proc that
Is this
reaction.
at advantage?
Yep. As far as you can tell, I cannot
Yep.
see you. 26.
26 to hit.
26 is a hit.
Weak.
Dark and red.
31 and 29, and I actually perish. I actually get shot in the face
Oh,
and
shit!
fall over.
Dang, y'all killing things while I'm not even over there yet. Please, God, please.
Stand here and clean my nails and let you guys do all the work.
Oh.
All right. Anything else, OG? Was that reaction? Okay. We're gonna
Also,
go
might I say, DM, that is very useful to
Lovely.
have.
for what?
The reaction thing.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Just have it on standby and everything.
Okay. Baron is. All right. Baron is going to come forward to you, Lexus, and is going to attempt to grapple you. Can you give me opposing acrobatics or athletics if you're choosing?
I think I'm gonna go for. Ooh.
Okay, I roll a 25. You are now grappled. I'm going to pull you back 15 feet. And then with my other claw, with my other hand, I'm going to claw at you and make a claw attack. That is a 34 to hit.
Oh my.
That hits.
All right, I deal a total of 43 slashing and 28 necrotic. Val, what's the D20 for?
Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to roll that. My bad. Sorry.
No, it's all
I'm
good.
gonna use Stone's Endurance to do some of that damage.
Okay.
Is the damage by 12?
Okay, the total damage was 71. So 71 minus 12, yep.
59.
So you take 59 damage.
Yeah, roll up my hit points.
Alright, and you are grappled. Okay, and Sasha, you're up.
Okay, so Sashi's hearing the commotion. I move forward, using part of my movement, come around the corner to see what I see. He's got her grappled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to use the rest of my movement to close in on him and use Doomblade to make a melee attack on him, and I'm raging. So I get I don't know what I get. Let me roll it and see what roll 20 does for me.
Do you want to move in closer? I know the
Oh
blade.
yeah, I'm sorry. I said
Yeah.
it, but I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Let me get if that works. I don't.
You actually only need to be 15 feet away because the blade is a 15-foot reach.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Sorry, I'm used to 5 feet melee.
Damn.
Yep, that'll work. So perfect. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay,
Mhm.
so let me roll this.
The little hair plates.
22 is going to hit.
Okay, so let's see. I have that, and then sorry, it's been a while
And-
since I've
No, you're
raged
good.
with a character. Trying to figure out all the.
Should be a +4 to
Oh.
because of rage, if I'm not mistaken, per attack.
Yeah, it's +4 for damage.
And it didn't put it in there yet. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure what that did.
I don't know what that did either. I can just mentally take away 4 every time you attack. It's fine. It's easy.
Okay.
It's an easy number.
Yep. And then I have for my bonus action, I am going to make a frenzy attack, which just allows me to make a second hit.
Sure.
That's what it looks like. Hopefully I'm doing that right. Since I'm in a range, I can take a second hit with the... sorry, with the...
You should have... Shouldn't you have extra attack as a barbarian?
Oh, I
They're
do
not
have...
full barbarian though.
I'm not, yeah.
I mean, she's...
Yeah.
Aren't you 17th level in barbarian?
I don't
Yeah,
see.
so Sash, you get 2 base attacks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, and then and then frenzy attack would be a third.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Okay. I
And
was
then
thinking-
because you are a war cleric, as a bonus action, you can make a 4th attack if you so choose.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna say no to that. So, okay, let me just roll.
I would say just remember with the war cleric, it is resource based. You could do it up to, I believe, your proficiency bonus. Not
Correct.
It's wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom bonus, which is +2, so you can do it 2 times before you have to take a rest.
Okay. Well, I'll save the. I'll just do the second attack and then the frenzy attack if I need to do the frenzy attack.
Sure.
All right. So that one for 12, and then the frenzy attack for 9.
Okay, so 27 hits and 27 also hits, so I will take another 8 to start. Excuse me, another 8 to start with, and then I will do some math. Give me a second.
And then does that, because of all the damage, does he, I guess, does he ungrapple Alexis at all?
He is still hardcore. He's not letting go. Yeah, he is not letting go. But you still do a good amount of damage, and I am bloodied.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. So I'm gonna stay where I'm at to help out Alexis. She's looking worse for wear.
Okay. I'm going to burn a legendary action. Pyro and Val, you see a large construct-like creature begin to merge and phase out through the buildings directly next to you guys and steps right in front of you
hell,
guys.
not again.
Oh, well, that's not great.
That doesn't
Oh.
look good.
That don't look very fun. I'll do it.
That doesn't look good.
Nope. And he is going to walk and he's going to do. Okay. And he is going to park phase, and I get 1 bash. Okay. And he's going to bash Pyro.
Of course.
So he's going to open up his kind of construct, kind of like metallic arm, and just flat out just punch you straight in the body.
I'm about to get knocked out.
35 to
You said
35 to hit.
Believe it or not, it hits me.
You take 47 bludgeoning damage, and you are pushed 30 feet back,
Oh my god.
and you are knocked prone.
Jesus.
Jeez.
And that is the end of my legendary action. And Hoji, you witness this come behind you. And what?
Alright. Shit, who do I go after? Yeah, I'm gonna go after this. You said it was a construct?
Yeah, it's a construct of some sort. It's giant,
Okay.
and it's metallic, but it's also got
Is this
that.
Nigel?
This is not Nigel. Oh, trust me,
Okay.
you will know if it's Nigel or not.
Okay.
I've only had to pull out Nigel twice this week.
Oh, that's a crit!
So as you are getting the sense of it does not see you and you have this advantage, and you're lining up your shot to shut, its head turns around and directly looks at you. But you still get your advantage. That's not going to change. You are still invisible, but it does know you are there.
Okay.
Okay, but the 29 still hits, but sadly the 22 misses.
that was one attack on it at advantage.
Okay.
So that 29 was the first one.
Okay.
Do you still want me to roll the quit?
Yeah,
Crit?
roll it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, take it.
Sweet. Does that also double sneak attack?
It
Yeah.
does. Yes. Now, do me a favor. What damage type have you been dealing this entire time? Besides piercing, bludgeoning, and stuff like that. What is any element damage?
I think it's thunder for the infernal rifle.
Okay, cool. That's all I need to know. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Sure, you're good. Okay, so that is 53 and 30.
Damn.
Who was this towards?
This is towards the construct that just stepped out.
Okay. It is not looking too good. He's got some blast holes in his chest. Okay. Hoji, anything else for you?
I'm gonna back up from it just a little bit. And yeah, I can. Yeah, that should be fine.
All right, I'm gonna burn my second legendary action. He's gonna turn around and he's gonna open up his center chest piece and pull out a giant energy cannon and fire a big beam at you, Hoji.
Okay.
So Sashi and Alexis, you see this giant elemental like particle beam just go zoom right.
I'm firing my laser.
Basically, yes.
What the hell was that? I'm getting squished by the.
Hoji, can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please? Alright, that is a failure. You take 84 points of force damage.
Okay. I actually have, what is it?
Evasion, I think, for half, right? As your reaction?
Evasion, and then I'm going to uncanny dodge that as well. So you said it was 84 to start with?
Isn't uncanny both reaction?
Uncanny is a reaction. Evasion is just, it happens on a dex saving throw.
Yeah, if you fail a dex saving throw, you take half, and if you succeed a dex saving throw, you take no damage.
Yeah, even if I fail on the dex save, I'm going to take half.
Sure. Okay.
And it's half.
So that's a quarter damage. So
Okay.
84
So-
halved is 42, and then 42 halved is 21.
Down to 29 on the temporary HP. Alright.
And then he's just going to move 15 feet up. And that's it for my legendary action. We're going to go to Pyro next.
All right. First, I'll
I
do.
pulled
is
all the
simply
aggro,
get
I'm sorry.
What you got, Pyro?
I'm going to simply get up. So go prone, out of prone. That's like 15. So let's see. Can I move up to here? That's 30 feet. Dang it! That's not. Oof. Okay. Alright, screw it. I'm going to cast. Yep, whatever. I'll cast Hold the Monster on it with my staff.
Wisdom saving throw.
It's a save of DC 25.
I roll a 17. That's a failure, but I'm going to burn a legendary resistance and then say succession.
Alright, got you. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I'm going to burn my third and final legendary action. I'm going to move 15 feet. I'm going to move 20 feet this time, actually. And this time I'm going to Sucker Punch Val this time with a bash.
Ooh.
That is a 29 to hit you, Val.
I mean, yeah.
That is 54 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are pushed back 30 feet, and you are knocked prone.
All right.
All right, and then Alexis, this is your turn.
Do I get any disadvantage for being in a grapple?
Let's double check. It's been a while since I used grapple. Speed reduced by 0. You can't benefit from any bonuses to speed. Nope. You have no disadvantage or anything. You just cannot move.
Alright, gonna attack this Baron. Baron of Hell. This will just be my base attacks. I'm assuming a 36 and a 35.
They're going to hit, yes.
I'm a wizard in front of a fucking hell guard. This is not looking good for me.
Okay, this will be my only weapon damage. What's it hit to? My B6 as it should be. And I will Divine Smite on one of those at 4th level.
Okay.
Is it looking bloodied or?
Oh, it's already been bloodied, but let's see how much damage. I am still standing.
Alright, I'll use my haste action to attack again.
I'm barely holding on.
It's another 8. Another 3. Alright. Is it still standing?
It is not after that.
Nice.
Alright. Grapple and I'll move over here. See what's happening. Huh. That does not look good. The rest of my movement to go up here. I will use my War Priest to attack again. It's a nat 1.
2.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Val, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use some movement to just stand up.
Okay, happy move to stand up, okay.
And how far away is it right now? Okay, about 45 feet. Alright, I'm going to... do you want me to... Can I just bundle all 4 of my attack rolls together?
What are you attacking with?
Laser pistol +3.
Sure, if you want. Roll me 4 d20s.
Alright.
And you have a plus 16 to hit, so...
I'm gonna make it +11 with sharpshooter.
Nice.
Okay, so plus 5 for sharpshooter.
-5.
-5. Okay. Yep. Okay. So, all right. Let's do the lowest. 11 plus 16.
Deuces.
Bye, babe. Only the 16 hits.
Only the 16. All right.
And if you want to roll for damage, it's 3d6 plus 8. Yep, you're not 18, but 8. Oh, yeah.
Sharpshooter
Yep.
adds 10.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
on me. That's on me. Okay, 27. Okay.
And then I'm gonna bonus action. Second wind.
Okay. The 1d20, 10, 20. There it goes. 24. All right, we'll give you back 24 HP. Nice. Okay. I don't know.
And yep, that's the end of my turn.
Alexis. Oh, sorry, Sashi. Sorry, mine should be on my end. Your turn, Sashi. Are you muted, Sashi? I see you drawing.
Yep, that was me. Okay, I'm going to take some movement, come around the corner because I can't quite see. Let me make sure I have enough movement. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move in on. I'm still raging, so I'm gonna move in on the Hellguard, and take my first 2 attacks again, with the Doom Blade.
The duo Sashi and
And
duo
then
Sashi and Alexis.
hang on.
17 is gonna miss, and so is a 19.
Oh. Then I'm gonna just frenzy attack for a 3rd hit.
Oof.
Yikes.
That is also going to miss.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. Hoji.
Is this with advantage anymore?
Still advantage, you're invisible.
Okay. Damn.
Sadly, none of those are gonna hit.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Did you take damage last turn? Your HP bar still looks the same. Oh no, you have temp HP.
I have yeah,
Yep, I
because
see
the
it.
power armor.
I see it. I was like, why didn't your HP bar go down? No, it's all good. Okay. Did you want to stay where you're at, Hoji?
Yeah.
Okay. Pyro.
Screw it. I'm gonna cast slow on it. This right here.
Oh,
DC
slow.
25 Wisdom save.
I heard
Make
low and I was like, wait, what spell is low?
I mean, yeah, slow.
That is a
Favorite
seven.
low.
That is a 17. That's a failure. I'm gonna auto success with my second legendary save.
All right, figured. So I'm gonna. Yeah. But move over here. No, that's too far. I think. I hope that's 30 feet. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Lexus.
I'm gonna unleash hell on this. I'm gonna use my 2 base attacks, my haste action, I'm gonna use War Priest.
Okay, so 4 attacks total. Let's go.
4 attacks. Might not have. Alright. How many hit?
I'll take the 32 and the 33. And the 25, sorry. And the 25, sorry. 32, 25, 33. So 3.
Alright. Base damage. No, I didn't do my holy weapon. I'm gonna expend a 5th level slot to do Divine Smite.
Okay.
So the holy weapon damage. And I need to do my 3. And alrighty.
Okay. And then can you do me a quick favor? Is there anything else before I end? Oh, and that was waiting for that. Okay.
Yes, the end of my turn.
Can you make me
This thing is still up.
Can you make me 2 con saves? Because if you remember correctly, you did get hit twice a couple turns ago, and you are concentrating on holy weapon.
Yep. Alright, so I got a 16 and then a 20. Use that on an attack.
16 is going to fail it.
Alright, so holy weapon's gone.
Yep, holy weapon's gone. So I will still take all what you just did with the holy weapon. That is fine. That's not going to change, but holy weapon's gone. But, okay. Helgard. Helgard is going to he's going to do 2 bash attacks, 1 on each of you. A 32 on Alexis and a critical 40 on Sashi.
40, yeah, that hits me.
Yeah, that hits. So I have retaliation, so when you get a moment, I'd like to retaliate.
Go for it.
Just to post it so you see it there.
Thank you. Go for it. Smack me.
Sounded a bit too eager there.
Yeah. Sadly, that is gonna miss.
Ah,
All right.
this is that crit hit.
Alexis, you take 54 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are pushed back 30 feet, and you are knocked prone.
54?
54, yes.
You're right on my hit points.
And Alexis, you take.
Sashi.
Sorry.
I mean,
Yep, 30.
Sashi.
Sorry. Sashi, you take a total of 60, and you were pushed back 30 feet, knocked prone. This is bludgeoning, so you are resistant to this. I see a reaction on the board. What is the reaction for?
I'm using the fate swap feature of the chronometer.
And what does that do?
Oh, I have no idea how to pull it up on D20. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Is this Val, or is this...
Yeah. I can read it to you if you want. I don't know how to pull it up.
No,
in
it's
the chat.
it's fine. What's the trick? What's it called?
It's under the chronometer and it's the fate swap.
Oh, it's an item. Okay.
Yeah.
They have to be within 30 feet of you.
Oh yeah. Okay.
and they're 70 feet. Good perk though. That's very good. That's actually a really good perk. Cool. Sadly, yeah, but okay. So and I'm gonna move my guy back down there and just give back Alexis's aura. And then I'm gonna just move. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to phase back into the wall. And come out.
No, get back here. Where are you going?
And come out
get
there.
back here.
And come out the other side.
Oh.
And Val, it is your turn.
Well, I'm extremely far away now. I'm going to dash action. 60 feet. Let me see how far that is. Alright, so like somewhere here. Alright, yeah, I was close. Then I'm actually gonna action surge. And then I'm gonna move. Wait, do you get extra movement on an action surge?
You just get an additional action.
Okay. Alright, never mind. I'm just gonna use my action surge then. Or not action surge, I'm just gonna use my 60 feet of movement on my dash. And then end my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna legendary action. I'm gonna begin to move away. Sashi.
So Sashi's gonna get up. What is I
Half your
don't know how
movement.
many.
Half your movement.
Half my movement to stand up. Okay. How far away is he?
70 feet. Well, 60.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase after him. So I'm gonna get as close as I can. So 28. So I can only go to about there. What can I ask? What are we on round 8 or 9?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move her. I think that's there. My rage only lasts so long, so trying to keep track of it. And shoot. What's that? No, I think I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, I'm just gonna use movement this round.
Okay. I'm gonna burn my second legendary action. I'm gonna go back another. OG.
Okay. How far away is that? Ooh, I can still shoot it.
110.
Does a 20 hit?
Sadly, no. 20 misses.
Ah! Damn it. Okay. Okay. That being my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna burn my last and final legendary action, and I'm gonna move another 40. And in doing so, he's gonna open up his chest and begin to vibrate a little bit to let out this loud, screeching, piercing noise, awakening some more creatures.
Oh no.
Fucking hell.
Okay. Pyro, you're next. You there, Pyro?
Yes, I am. I'm just gonna walk. Might as well walk and dash over here. And that'll be it. I can't do anything now.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay. Alexis.
We can hear you.
There we go. Yep, sorry. Alexis, you're up. Would you like to stand up?
Yes, I will. Where is it around? I would like to cast. What is the range of this spell? Creatures in the 30. I'd like to cast Mass Cure Wounds on everyone at 8th level.
Is it, what's the range of Mass Cure? 60? Or is it 30?
The 60-foot radius and 60-foot area and the 30-foot radius. "30 foot, so I can defend." I'll move right here and. Yeah, Pyro, you're the only one who'll be excluded, so everyone except Pyro heals 36.
Would I get that back with temporary HP? DM?
No.
Okay. That's fine.
That was.
Oh, thank you.
And I will end my turn, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright, so everyone gets 36 if they need it. Okay. Helgard is just going to go down a little bit and hold its action. Alright, this Keiko Demon's going to come out here. And it's going to take 2 ray attacks. And Hoji, this one in particular can see you as well.
Okay.
Right. Is anyone missing? Nope, I don't get advantage on these. Okay, here we go. So, these are just normal. 26 on Hoji. And a 17 on Sashi, and I think the 17 misses.
It
Yes,
misses.
Okay, so Hoji, this is for you. You take 29 points of necrotic, and can you roll me a d10? Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please? Okay, that is upon failure. You take an additional 23 points of psychic damage, and you are charmed until the end of your next turn.
Oh, I have advantage against being charmed, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned, or put to sleep.
So if you want to remake that save, go ahead for it.
Sure.
That is still a failure.
Damn.
So you are charmed.
Unlucky.
You are charmed against this Kehu demon that's up in the air.
Okay, how much damage was that in total?
29 and 23, so total is 52 points of damage.
I am going to half that with Uncanny Dodge, but... So, what, 26 points?
26, yep.
Okay.
Okay. And then this demon is going to fly right here. I gotta reposition this one just over there, just so I have both of them. And this one's also going to fire 2 rays, one at Oji and one at Sashi.
Okay.
A 12 on Hoji, that's a miss, and then Sashi at
Thank
22.
Yeah, 22 hits.
Okay.
But again, when I use my reaction, oh, wait, they're in the air, aren't they?
They are in the air, yes.
Never mind.
Okay.
Just give it to me.
You take 32 points of necrotic, and can you roll me a d10, please? Ooh, you get the 10. Okay. Can you make me a con save, please? Okay, so you take half this damage, you don't take the additional effects, so it was 24 points of force damage reduced to 12, so the total damage you take with the reduction is only 44 points of damage.
24, okay.
Val, your turn.
Alright, to start off my turn, I'm gonna bonus action reload.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna use all of my movement to move above Alexis. So I'm gonna, I'm winged, so I can fly.
Okay. What's your flight speed?
30 feet.
Okay, so you're going to be right here?
Yep.
Right there.
Well, like right above her, but I'll just move him here. That way it's easier to click him.
Yep, that's fine.
Alright then. Then I'm gonna attempt to shoot the first Cacodemon.
Sure. So once again, we'll just do the roll me 40-12. Sorry, 40-20.
Alright. Okay. Will that roll back up? Special roll.
And are you doing sharpshooter?
I am not.
Okay. So this is a, what is it again? Plus what? 16?
Yeah, this would be plus 16.
Let me just check that 3. Okay. Everything hits but the 2. So 3 attacks.
Alright, ooh. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
Here we go. So roll me, let me see what your attack damage. Can you roll me roll me 96. 8 times 3 is 24. No, 24. That works. Do that 3 more times.
Alright. Okay, yeah, I figured it out.
Okay. And the box actually next to it is the one to see if you hit or not. So if you're able to do that from beyond 20, we don't have to do any more inline rolls. But cool, perfect. All right.
And I did roll 1-1, so I'm going to use the Piercer feat to do a flat reroll of that. So it increases the damage by 3.
Sure. Okay. And the Kekudemon is officially bloodied from that. Okay. I'm actually going to move him down 1. There you go. Okay, anything else, Val?
I'm actually going to action surge. Yeah, why not?
Sure. Okay. Give me 4 more attacks if you want.
Nice.
Damn.
God dang, man.
Everything hits, so go ahead and roll for damage. Go ahead and click for damage.
Just in the future, I'm not going to do it for this one because I already rolled it, but how do I make it to where sharpshooter applies to it?
So what you can do, since you're using D&D Beyond, up at the top of your page, if you look at the box that says Beyond 20, click that box. It'll pop out a window. There should be a toggle at the bottom of that pop-up window labeled Feat Sharpshooter. Toggle that on, and it will automatically do that for you.
Okay, good to know.
And then if you don't want to do Sharpshooter, just toggle it off. But yeah.
All right.
Okay, so let's see the damage. Are you doing the same Piku Demon? Did you want the same one you were shooting before, or did you want the one below?
The same one.
Sure.
And I'm actually gonna make that a dazing shot with Adept Marksman. So I expend 1 grit point on the hit. The creature takes the normal damage and must make a con saving throw, DC 19, or suffer disadvantage until the end of their next turn on, what is that? On attacks.
What's the DC?
19.
That is a failure. Okay, so I have disadvantage on my next attacks. Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Sashi, it is your turn.
All right, so Sashi pulls out the infernal pistol and she is going to shoot. Let's just take out the one that looks hurt already. He's the top one here.
Remember, you do get 2 shots with this.
Okay, it's not just melee, it's also with the pistol.
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
sorry, I wasn't sure exactly. So 1,
Sadly, a 15 is going to miss, and so is a 16.
16.
You can use your cleric ability for a bonus if you want, but I don't know how many more of those you have left because they are on a resource base. So.
I haven't used any yet. But I just want to be clear, I'm raging, but that particular attack that I can still use that if I'm raging.
Let me see if Reckless is on a melee. I think it's only on melee.
I think so
I think
too.
it's a
but
melee attacks.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Yeah,
have
I
any
think
different
so.
rules. I don't want to break your rules.
No.
It
No.
just says one weapon attack. So if that's the case, then I'll use one of the War Priest attacks
Okay. So it's
and
one
take
out of.
another shot.
Okay, so it's 1 out of 2 burned. Okay.
Yep. All right. So.
That's gonna hit.
All right, for 13 piercing.
And 6 thunder.
That wasn't a crit, was it? No.
Sadly, no.
No. Okay. Yep. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna. No, that was my bonus action. Nope, I'm gonna stay here. Yep.
All right, Hoji, you're next.
Which of the cacodemons could I not target?
The top one.
Okay. Oop. I don't know what that one was. Does the 20 hit?
Yep, 20 is going to hit the Kicker Demon.
Okay.
You do get sneak, by the way.
Sweet.
And I get part of my top area region get imploded and die.
I thought you said the top one I couldn't hit.
Ignore me. I'm still alive. I'm so determined to kill my top one when you can't kill the top one. All right. Anything else, my good friend?
I'm a fly back.
Okay, Pyro, you're next.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to move and then Misty Step as a bonus action to here.
Might want to get him at radius. It does help you with saving throws.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now I'll take the move right here. What's up? What's up, everybody? Hey, I'm here now. I can see finally.
Hey,
Hey, welcome to the party, man.
Where have you been,
Jeez.
Pyro?
Jeez, I was back there missing all the fun.
took you long enough to
Oh,
catch
trust me,
up.
it is. This is not fun at all.
Um, I'm not gonna do that. Ooh. Okay. No, I can't do that. Oh, you're in front. Just take the. I'm gonna take dodge action for now because I would have developed the plan, but I couldn't see anything past him.
Okay.
Take dodge action. So.
Sure. Lexus, you're up.
How high are these demons?
20 feet.
20 feet, alright. How many range spells? What is Flame Streak? Alright, I will. How is everyone looking HP wise?
I'm at max, so don't worry
I'm-
about me.
I'm at max.
I'm doing all right.
Alright, it looks like I'm the one who's doing not so good.
Pyro looks like they're missing a little bit of health, but not much.
Yeah, You know what? I'll go to this bottom one. And do the same thing I did with the other one. Misty Step and attack, then try to grapple.
What's your base walking speed?
60 since I'm haste.
Gotcha. Okay. So you're gonna need to grapple onto the Keiko Demon, so you can. But you had your shield out, remember?
You know, yeah, I'm just gonna swing at them.
Okay. Make your attacks.
My haste action.
All 3 hit.
Not gonna smite. Alright. That's the end. Do I fall down and take some damage?
You do. Once you give me the rest of that damage. Yeah, right. Alright, here's a 3d6 to you. You take 15 points of fall damage. And you're knocked prone.
No. How far did I? I can do that. Alright, yeah, in return.
I'm gonna have to add this guy back. And then just readjust it. Alright. Kick it him in. Alright. He has disadvantage on his attack, so he's going to attack Alexis at disadvantage. Which turns this to normal because I have my legacy trait. Alexis, that is a 28 to hit.
That exactly hits.
All right, so you're gonna take half damage. Okay, so I've already subtracted the damage because of things. You take 16 points of necrotic damage, and can you roll me a d10, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
A 9.
Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Not good. That's an nat 20 though.
That's gonna succeed. So you don't take the additional effects, but you do take partial damage. So total damage from this entire attack, you take 26 points of necrotic damage, and that is after all the reductions.
So, okay, so how much damage? 26?
26, yes. And then I'm gonna use my last ray on Sashi right over here. Alright, Sashi, you are missing HP. 29, Sashi, for you.
Yep.
Can you roll me a d10, please?
He's still in the air, right?
Yes, I'm still in the air. I'm holding on by a thread.
Okay.
Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh no.
Sadly, that is going to
Don't
fail.
get my bonus.
So the total damage you take is 31 necrotic plus 23 psychic for a total of 54 damage.
Alright. Oh.
And you are also charmed until the end of your next turn.
I
Do you
think
have
I
it?
I have a resistance. Give me a second. It's here somewhere.
Yeah, berserkers, they can't be
Yep.
charmable in range.
Okay, so then you don't get charmed. Cool.
Okay.
And then this Giga Demon is going to come right behind both of you guys. And it's going to fire some rays. I'm gonna roll I'll roll a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll roll a D8. 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 4 to 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to a D6. I'll roll D6 to see where I'm gonna do my rays on. Let's see. Val, I'm gonna do a ray on you, and both my rays are going to Val. Okay.
Wow.
I rolled 2 4s. Okay. Let's see. Val, you are missing a little bit of HP. That is a 24 and a 24. Can you roll me 2d10, please?
Okay.
Okay, that is a 1 and a 6. Can you roll me a con save and a dex save, please?
All right.
Okay, the con save, you succeed. You don't take the additional effects, but you do take half this damage. So 27 half, that is 13. So 50 plus 13. Okay. 50 plus 13. So 63. Okay, and then do you have any magical items on your person that has charge properties?
I believe I do. Gem of Brightness, and that's it.
Okay. Your Gem of Brightness has lost 7 charges.
Okay.
And then you take 63 points of damage total, and I have done all the reductions.
All right. Is that 19 temp health?
Which was the 19? What 19?
The blue 19
That's
on
AC.
my name.
That's your AC. Your red is
Oh,
the red
okay.
is your HP.
Okay. Alright, so 63.
And while you're doing that, guess what, Val? It's actually your turn.
All right. I'm going to just bonus action reload. And then I'm going to target the Cacodemon 2. Just going to use all 4 of my attacks on it. All right.
I think you did that wrong.
Remember.
I think I did too.
Yeah. Yeah, re-roll that first attack. I don't know why it's auto-critting.
I'm not sure either. Wait, let me make sure I didn't accidentally enable it or anything. Okay, for some reason it enabled everything. I have literally every option enabled right now.
It's
so
okay.
weird. Okay.
It's well, okay. That's not a problem.
All right.
So roll me one more laser pistol attack, and we'll see if this fixed it with you turning everything off. Okay, you're doing sharpshooter for all, right?
Yeah, they should all be sharpshooter. I don't know why it didn't apply to all of them.
Okay. The 24 then is the only one that's going to hit.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to go ahead and click for some damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I am severely bloodied. I'm holding on by a dear thread.
And yeah, that's gonna be I think that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Alright, this Hell Knight is going to come up to you, Alexis. And since you're already prone, it's just going to attack you twice at advantage. 25, which is going to be a miss. And also a 25. Wow. Okay.
Well, this is my shield.
Sashi.
Okay, so Sashi seeing Alexis on the ground. She
Please
is
help
going,
me.
Yeah, she's gonna move over to the Hell Knight and too far. Don't need to be right on top of him. And use the Doom Blade to start with the 2 attacks.
16 is going to be a miss.
Second one's a miss. And then do a frenzy attack for bonus action.
Do me a quick favor. Do you want to reckless to give yourself advantage?
Oh, I do have that. Yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
Sure.
So I'll take that 16 and 9 together. So the 16 will be the higher. Go and roll
Okay.
me. So go and roll me another one. We'll match it with the 16.
Okay.
Okay. And then did you want to use your bonus action cleric for another advantage doom?
Well, those are
I'm gonna
2
use
attacks.
frenzy. Yeah, so those are my 2, and then I can use frenzy, which gives me the third hit.
Yep. So give me a third with advantage.
Shift.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Just
I guess with you're just blindly raging. It's just. Oh. Okay.
It is blind rage, apparently.
Look at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna sit here. I'm just gonna scream at him and try to get his attention away from Alexis. Be like, ah!
Okay. Hoji. You are no longer charmed, by the way.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
That means I can attack the one that charmed me.
Yep.
Or not. That's cool too.
Everyone's rolls tonight. Wow.
I think we're gonna die here.
This is gonna be like a 10-hour game.
Please, not like this. No,
Either that or it's gonna end in 2 hours.
TPK.
We got this. We got this. Okay, so that's Hoji. Did you want to stay where you're at, or do you want to move?
Oh wait, actually, I'll use my channel divinity to gain a +10 to the attack roll.
Is that you or an ally within 30 feet, right? They have to be within 30 feet. That's all I got. And you also can't see Hoji.
Yeah, I'm fully invisible still. So I'm just going to...
Yeah, invisibility has that double-bladed sword. They're great, but at the same time, if they go down, no one can get them up because they're invisible.
I'm a dash.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright.
Okay.
Pyro.
Threw it. Chain lightning on these 2 unfortunate souls right here.
Could you potentially do this Death Knight?
I'm sorry?
Could you do the Death Knight?
The Hell Knight, you mean?
The Hell Knight, yeah, sorry. Mixing up creatures.
I mean, I could, but I can only cast it within like a 30-foot.
Okay, yeah, target the
radius.
Minimons.
Yeah, but what's
So
the...
yeah, chain lightning goes to. All right, DC 25 dexterity or take 37 lightning.
You create a bolt of lightning that arcs towards a creature of your choice that you can see. 3 bolts then leap from the target to as many as 3 other targets, each within 30 feet. Yeah, it can only be the one. I'm cool with it leaping another 30. I'm cool with it.
Let's go.
I'm cool with it. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm cool with it. I can change that a little bit. It's not a problem. Yeah, let me... Yeah, let's do... And I'm just gonna shrink that just a little bit. All right. And it is a DC 25 dex.
Indeed.
And boom. Okay. All right. Let's see how my dex saves are. Dex. That is a fail. That is a fail, and that is a fail. And they all take 37 lightning damage. So with that, Keiko Demon goes pop. Keiko Demon goes pop. But the Hell Knight's still standing.
All right. You're. Oh, welcome. Don't thank me. No need to thank. And I'll stay back here, and that'll be my turn.
Alexis.
Alright, I'll stand up from prone. And I will swing my sword 2 times. The 35 and 22 hit.
Yep.
Ooh, max damage. Add nice. And I will fucking spirit. Yeah, I'll use my war priest to attack again.
Okay. Let's see that third attack.
Comes in soon. Alright. That'll be the end of my turn.
Let's see if I'm still standing. I am dead.
Yeah. I can follow your name.
Yeah, get him out of here.
And I will move. Oop, yeah, and I will move. It's concerning to see the outline. Right here. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Val, you're up.
Ooh, wait. Is there anything else left?
Not at the moment.
No, we can't see anything.
Yeah, not at the moment.
Wait, what's that? Okay. I'll hold my turn. Or hold my action.
You might want to come up with us.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I'll do that. That sounds smart. Yeah, that was my idea.
Okay.
Okay, what did I miss?
I guess I'll just dash, I guess.
Okay. Val
I just
was.
killed
Yeah.
Hell Knight.
Alexis and Val went crazy and got some good kills.
Nice.
All right, Val, with you moving up, you still don't see anything new. Sashi.
Sasha's gonna move forward. Does she see any new doors, windows, anything that might take us into?
You see a door here and a series of doors down here.
Okay.
And once again, big triangle sign. Push or pull.
Well, being out here isn't really great for us guys, so I think we should go in. So I'm going to.
Yes, please. I am very hurt.
Things flying in the air aren't great for us. So Sashi's going to push the door open with the rest of her movement and just look around and see if she sees anything.
As soon as you push the door open, you hear a click, and what appears to be like a match mechanism, it ignites the purple gas, and a ball of exploding fire erupts right in front of your face as you go in the building. Can you make me a dex save, please?
I can. Give me 1 second.
It's with an advantage because of.
Yeah, I have danger sense.
Yep.
I have advantage and dex.
Yep. Take advantage. Uh-huh.
And you said a saving throw?
Mm-hmm. Sadly, that is going to fail. You take 33 points of fire damage. And whatever was in this room was now destroyed.
Damn.
Right.
Out of game, what was in the room?
A chest and some barrels.
Okay.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah, so she just stares back at the group with like a charred face.
I was
Just
about to
says,
say a little bit.
nothing to see in there.
Eyebrows down,
Yeah, just like
hair on fire.
Hoji.
Give me a half second.
Mm-hmm.
So they just went into the door right here in front of us.
Mm-hmm. And you
Okay.
see them covered in this charred look on their face and such.
I'm gonna move up a little bit. Can I still see this Hellguard down here?
You can.
I'm gonna fucking shoot it.
Actually, what? Hold on. You can't see it actually, because
Oh, okay.
yeah. Because I forgot you have no dark vision.
Okay, that's fair.
But did you want to stay where you're at, or did you want to go down here?
I will come down here. Now, are these stairs leading up or down?
The stairs, they lead up, but it's a broken off landing that fell in the lava
Okay.
over here, so they don't go anywhere. So both of these
Okay.
doors are on bottom base level. But yeah.
Can I make some kind of investigation check to see if these doors are trapped?
Sure. Which door do you want to check?
I'll check the door on the top.
Okay, roll my investigation.
There we go.
Okay, that one it does appear to be trapped or have any sort of mechanism that, like the one you just saw before.
I will open it.
Okay. As you swing it open, and nothing happens. And this is an empty, what appears to be possibly a storage room. You do, however, find one of the Doom buffs in here.
Ooh.
Roll me a d4. Nice. You find the Doom Speed one.
Nice.
Ooh.
So it's in chat. It's in Roll20's journal if you want to see the effects.
Okay.
But yeah. So once you touch it, you get the benefits. You can't hand it off to anyone.
Okay.
It's one of those like Mario. You touch it, it's yours. Yeah.
I'm just going to announce to our group then that the power up is in that room to the top. And
So I want you all to know that you're hearing this strange voice coming from somewhere and have no idea where it's coming from. Trying to tell you.
Yeah.
it's this high pitched, reedy voice. It's Ikrafel.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe be a bit more clearer.
I'm just assuming.
I'm the one
someone
that's
did.
been shooting everything the whole game.
Anything else, OG?
Would I also be able to check this other door for traps?
Sure. What the hell? Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Another investigation check.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Ooh.
This one
Ooh.
does appear to be trapped. You could see the little flicker at the bottom of the door for as soon as it crosses the threshold to strike the gas. So, do you want so you can't interact with it because you've already spent a little bit more extra,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I'll also announce to the group, don't open the bottom door.
Unless you want to try to deactivate the trap, but yeah. But yeah,
And I deactivate the trap.
you're gonna have to do it in your next turn. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so that's Hoji, Pyro.
All right. Guess I'm moving and grooving. 60 feet over here, run and dash. And that'll be my turn. Can't really do anything.
You do see this guy. Did you dash or did you do a normal movement?
Oh yeah, I dashed.
Okay. Alexis.
Oh, can I alert
Alright.
everybody that there's a hell guard over there, or does everybody already see it?
Alexis, I had to adjust your vision because you no longer have the holy weapon, so you're not recruiting that light anymore. So your vision just got cut big time.
Yep, gotcha.
Look at my spell. Could cast again at a higher level. Yeah, I'll cast Holy Weapon at 6th level, I guess.
Ooh. Okay.
It gives no extra benefit. I just have to use a higher spell slot.
And the light comes back.
Can I see this one or?
You still cannot see it.
Okay, cool. This is the area that was blown up.
Yep. And you do see a little corridor that goes right down here.
Yeah, I will dash down there.
Okay. It does appear to be one. It does. You do see a closed door in front of you, and then you also see directly to your left, just around the corner a little bit. One of the doors recently was just opened up.
Actually, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just hold my action to swing at something. If anything appears,
Okay.
I'll be end of my turn.
Val.
I'm gonna move, like, wait, is that 30 feet? Okay, I'm gonna move there, using all my movement. Would I see the Hellguard?
You do. You do.
I do. Alright, well, I alert the group, and I make an attack against it.
Oh, 4.
Go ahead and make your 4 attacks.
Yeah.
Alright.
30's a hit, 18's a miss, 30's a hit, and 27's a hit. And you are doing sharpshooter. Nice. So actually, 25 because it didn't subtract that.
Oh,
I'll tell
add
It did.
this, 'cause
Oh
didn't
yeah,
add-
it did. I see it. You're good. Continue. So 21.
Add 30 in total because it didn't add the sharpshooter plus 10 bonus for some reason.
That's okay. Yeah, sure. I'll do that. I am severely bloodied.
Know how it feels.
Wait, don't I still have a held action? No, I dashed. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did I roll any ones? I think I did roll a 1, so I'm gonna use Piercer to re-roll one of them.
You did not roll any ones.
It didn't?
You don't.
Nope.
No ones.
Good thing.
Okay, well, wait, how do you see? What's my lowest roll? Because I have no idea how to see.
You just hover over it.
If you hover over the like the 21 or the 16 or the 15, and you looked at the numbers within the parentheses, yeah, and none of those were ones.
I'm gonna re-roll one of the 2s then. So, add 1 damage. Okay.
Hey, it's 1 damage.
Woo.
Okay. Anything else, Val?
Nope, nothing else.
Okay. He's going to reposition himself and burn a legendary action, and he's going to fire his turret right back at you.
Now this is a gunslinging battle.
That is a 35 and a 32.
All right. Well,
You take a total of 81 force damage, and you are knocked prone.
quick question: am I able to use the feature of the chronometer on myself?
Let me open up your sheet and double check. Inventory. Okay. As a reaction, when a creature you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage, that creature gains additional action if it is the creature's turn or it takes a. What are you trying to do exactly? Because it's not a it's. No, you can't use it on yourself. It has to be someone else. The way it's worded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. Well then.
And since you were still flying as well, so you take 81 force damage, and you were knocked prone, which because you were 30 feet up in the air, you take 3d6, which is only 4 points of damage. So if you were not prone, you were going to be like super prone. But okay.
Super dumb.
Okay, and that is me and Sash. It is your turn.
So Sash is no longer raging, so she wants to cast her spiritual weapon and place it over the guy sitting in front of her here.
Oh, bonus action spiritual weapon. Nice. Okay. Nice.
So, does 23 hit?
23 does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay, so, shoot. I think I would like to use my action to pull out my potion of healing and drink it.
All right. Is this a basic healing potion?
No, it's my potion of it looks like superior healing.
Sure. All right. And you heal for 60.
60.
And it automatically applies to your character sheet.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Okay.
Did you want to stand right there, or did you want to go in one of the buildings?
I think I'm gonna go as long as I don't get hit by gas again. I'd like to, yeah, just inside the doorway, like out of this guy's range or out of sight. So let me right there, and then spiritual weapon. No, let me just. I don't want to get too far away from it because I need to be able to move it. Where'd that go? Bonus action.
If you go down one more square, I cannot see you.
Okay, one more. Okay. And then. Yep, I'll stay right here.
Okay. Hoji,
Light a hand to disable the trap on the door.
go for it. You're good. You deactivate it, and do you want to push open the rest of the door?
Yeah.
Okay. And as soon as the door clicks open, the mechanism does not trigger, and the door opens. And you see what appears to be a large, like, factory-like door. Factory building.
Hey, we found one of them.
Oh, shit.
I found one of the coordinates, guys.
Where is
Nice.
that voice
Only I
coming
can
from?
see what it is.
Where is that voice coming from?
I'm echoing in your mind. I am your subconscious.
Oh, DM.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized something from my last turn.
Mm-hmm.
I had 2 critical hits
What
that
do
I
you,
didn't apply.
what did you crit on? 18?
I crit on a 19 and I had 2 19s.
Okay, so just roll me an additional roll me additional 3d6. Roll me additional
Shouldn't it be
66. 66.
also Piercer feat, so 8d6?
Yes.
So to destroy this gore nest, do I just attack it or?
Yep, just attack it.
All right.
Um,
Roll that 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Wait, I can't because that was technically the last turn, which I had already used Piercer on,
It's
so
all
I
good.
can't reroll it.
Okay. So Hoji, attack the core nest.
Yep.
20's a hit, and so's a 22. Or is
That's
that
just a 1 attack.
22
for
hits?
advantage. Okay. There's that and sneak attack.
All right? The gore nest is officially bloodied.
Sweet. Oh, cool! It changes color.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Anything else, Hoji? Is that a Hoji?
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
Okay. I'm going to burn my second legendary action, and I'm going to fire 2 more turret shots at Alexis.
Oh, just pick on the weak, don't you?
That is a 33 and a critical 40.
Yeah, those hit.
For a total of 114 damage.
Well, I'm down.
Alright, guys. Party member down. Let's get them up.
And there goes my holy weapon, too.
Pyro, you just witnessed Alexis get turret shot down.
Oh, damn. I do have one. I'll move over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll say if you don't get your ass back up, and I give him make him drink a potion of healing supreme.
Ooh, okay. Look at that. Alexis, you're prone and at 60 HP. Nice.
You know why.
Good job, Pyro. Good job. All right, so
That's the only healing I have. So
that's all right. Is that a bonus or an action that you want to use that for? You have the
the
option.
potion.
Yes. Do you want it to be a bonus or action?
I guess I can treat it as a.
It could be a
Would
bonus.
you-
It
I
could
can
be,
be treated as a bonus action.
yeah, it could be a bonus if you want. And then if you want to spend your main action, you can attack that giant Hellguard that's over here if you want.
Isn't he like
Is
very
he looking
bloody?
Yeah, he's very bloody.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he's think Five Nights at Freddy when the machines are like on the verge of like breaking down. That's basically what you see. But remember, this is like a hybrid
I want
between.
to disintegrate it.
Go for it. Give me.
Oh my god.
Okay, give me cast disintegrate.
I'm firing my laser.
And you.
Get him out of here.
And you instantly kill it. I can make that save, but it's not gonna be enough to. It's not gonna be enough to.
That's
Nice.
so many 6.
Yeah. Just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles. Let me see if I actually can make that. I rolled a 19. I'm not gonna burn a legendary to save that. But yeah, so you disintegrate the entire Hellguard, and he disappears. Good job.
Good job,
Good
my
shit.
friend.
Good shit, guys. Okay. Good
Nothing
job.
but ashes. Another one falls to the great pile. That's it.
Alexis, welcome back from the grave.
All I feel is pain. Alright, I'm gonna...
It's a sign that you're alive.
That's for sure. Oh, I cannot see that well where I'm going. Can see a little light though. And I will do Misty Step to teleport there. Oh god!
Alexis,
I don't know what you see.
Yeah, you wanna tell the
Are
party?
you gonna?
Yeah, I would say you want to tell the party exactly.
There's 2 gold nests and a cyber demon. Oh shit!
Oh no.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Oh.
So I instantly found the powerhouse room. Okay.
Oh, can I hit this gore nest? I think I'm in range.
Yeah. Do you have
And
Yep.
Alright. 1. I'm gonna use a bonus action War Priest. And I'm going to do my Channel Divinity, give me a +10 on my last roll. That is a 30, 25, and a 29.
All hit.
Are you going after the
Divine-
cyber demon?
I can't reach the Cyber Demon, right?
No, he's too far.
Okay.
Yep, and I'm not gonna
Fuck that
smite
gore
this.
nest up, my dude.
I do a lot of damage. A lot. And then we're just doing 96. And
Alright.
rolls should be coming in soon.
Yep, I see them.
Terrible.
15 and 16.
12 and 12. And you know what? I'll Divine Smite first level in all of them.
I would actually hold off on that Divine Smite, because the Gorness is actually dead.
Alright.
So upon the Gorness being killed and the entire terrain begins to scream, the Cyber Demon lets out a loud roar, and now everything fades into existence. So anything that was hiding within the purple mist is now fading into existence. It's coming into existence.
Oh, goody.
So there's gonna be a lot.
Fuck me.
So,
I should have just let the fucking door explode.
I look behind me knowing that there's someone, and I say, I'm going to die, so goodbye.
So with
And I end my
Lexus,
turn.
all right, we are in round 13. I'm gonna read a little I'm gonna redo all the. Give me a second. I need to fix that. There it goes. Okay. All right. First up in turn order, Val.
All right.
Aw.
I'm going to unpronify myself.
All right.
That's a word.
And yeah, it is. It's a very good one actually.
All right. So half movement to stand up.
And then I'm gonna fly above Sasha right now.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna have him like right next to her for character clicking reasons. They're right above her.
Yep.
Am I able to see into the room right now at all?
You can see what remains of this gore nest just a little bit, and you can see just a small portion of the Cyber Demon.
All right. I'm gonna shoot the cyber demon because I have his cover doesn't affect me because I have sharpshooter.
Bring it on.
All right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a way to like skip the rolling animation? Because this takes so long sometimes.
You can turn it off
I don't know.
in your
How do you
settings.
turn it off?
In the Beyond 20 box, I think it's.
Yeah, so
What do
Val,
you want?
click the Beyond 20 box and go to the more options once again. Go up to the top and toggle off the use beyond digital dice, and you can turn it off.
And that's on under Beyond 20, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, one of them
Turning that
crit.
off, 'cause
Two
it
of
takes
them
so
crit.
long. Yeah, I have 2 crits.
Good shit.
Jesus.
Eesh.
Give me a second to calculate all that damage.
It's at least a little bit. And I don't know if it automatically applied
It did.
my feat.
It did.
It did it.
Not.
It applied the critical feat.
It did apply. It did, applied your sharpshooter. What was the critical feat you're talking about? The piercer.
Yeah.
It did not. So, give me another for that one.
All right. 2d6. Or no. So what am I saying? Okay, not 2d6. I'm just gonna completely re-roll that. Advanced dice roller.
Hmm.
It's gonna be 6d6. All right, 19 extra damage.
Total of 90 damage.
And then I'm also gonna do a little bit more.
Oh,
damage
that's actually more damage.
compared-
I'm so sorry. There's more damage right there that I missed. I forgot to add in that damage. Much better. Much better. Okay. Quarter of my HP's gone. Nice job. All right, what else are you gonna do?
You're fucking.
Nothing else, but at the end of that creature's next turn, it's gonna take 41 more damage because of hemorrhage. So, just to let you know in advance.
Sure.
But yeah, that's my turn.
Sasha, you're up.
All right, so Sashi's gonna rage again, and then as a bonus action, then she's going to move into the room. She's gonna come in a little slowly and see what's going on because all she can hear.
So, can you heal me? Because I would really appreciate that.
I'm trying to find you. All right, let me move towards Alexis. I think I'm there.
But at least be my
Alexis.
shield. That'd be perfect.
Oh, I can't. I'm raging, so I can't cast. But I can
Yeah, at
hand
least be
you.
my shield.
I can be your. Yeah, I can stand here next to you.
Thank you.
Let's see. I'm just 10, 20. Bonus action, and then can I hold my? Can I hold my action to attack if the cyber demon approaches or attacks
Absolutely.
Alexis or myself, and then I'll take my 2 hits.
Well, it's either or. Oh, yeah. No. Ignore me. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to hold my action if in this round he tries to attack Alexis or I.
Yep. That is absolutely fine.
Okay.
Alright, Cyber Demon, come
That
on.
doesn't look good.
Cyber Demon is going to pound its chest, cock up its gun, and he's actually not going to attack either of you, but instead he's going to stomp on the ground with his foot, protruding a series of metal fiery spikes.
Well, someone's throwing a tantrum.
A little bit, yes. So we're going to do green so that people can see it. And then I need to measure this. 4, 4.
Oh, how nice.
Alright, so upon him stomping on the ground, every 5-foot square you guys move, you take 7 points of fire damage.
Could be worse.
That's if we move, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is his turn. Hoji.
Okay.
Remember, there are 2 people standing in the doorway, so you have to spend an extra 5 to get past them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna move in, still in the air, I guess. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, with the way that the ricochet shot works on the Infernal Rifle, is it 10 feet from where I shoot, or just 10 feet between each target?
10 feet between each target.
Ooh. So, I could hit the Hell Knight, the Cyber Demon, and the Gornest?
Yep.
Sweet. I'ma do that.
The cyber demon is just gonna look at you and be like, "How about no? Please no."
You don't know, Scott.
Exactly. You do have advantage, by the way, buddy.
I am assuming the 30 hits.
That's a total miss. That is a total miss. No, it hits. No,
Jesus.
that is going to hit.
Get good at shooting at 30. It's an amateur number.
Yeah, but say, give me the sneak attack, please.
D10. Sorry, give you the what?
Be sure to give me sneak attack as well.
Okay, give me just a second. And that is plus. There's that. 3d10 of that is whatchamacallit? Thunder damage.
Okay, now give me the doom weapon. Is that all? Is that including your? Okay.
Yeah, that is 60-10 for the Infernal, 3d10 for Thunder, and then 16 for Sharpshooter, and...
Be sure to double sneak. Oh no, you didn't get crit. Sorry, ignore me.
Yeah.
I'm on crit over here. Okay. All right, let's start with the sneak first, and then we're gonna do the 67. Wow, that Gorness is almost dead.
And then if I drink my potion of speed, can I attack again on this turn, or would I have to wait until next turn to attack twice?
You would get another action to attack.
Okay.
You just would not get. You just now get.
Attack the Gorn.
Do I?
I got the Cyber Demon. Attack the Gorn.
Okay. Okay, that is gone. And then... That did not roll, okay. Does the 24 hit the...
24 does hit the Gorness and actually kills it.
Sweet.
Causing more creatures to awaken and get erupted and angry.
Oh, wow.
All so angry.
Wow. Thanks.
You're welcome, friends!
The
Keep in mind, one
blast.
of you can
much
get
better.
the speed power up
What? I can't
behind
see.
you.
Cannot see.
What did you say?
That also means AKA it's extra tokens I get to delete from the table. because you are 2 out of 3.
Sweet. And I can just barely see the last score nest here on the bottom.
Where
But
is
I
it?
don't
Right.
think I'm supposed to be able to see that.
Let me check your vision. Give me a second. Actually, I can delete that one. I'll delete that. I'll delete that. Let me check vision. Yeah, you
Unless
can.
that is supposed to be well lit or something.
No, the spore nest is producing light. That's why. But yeah.
Okay. Cool. So that Gorness is down. Yeah. The next Gorness is pretty much just right in front of us, guys.
Alright.
Let me defeat the Cyber Demon.
Cyber Demon is going to do a legendary action, and it's going to fire its cannon at you, Hoji.
Bring it on.
These would be at advantage because if you're missing any HP, but you're not missing any HP, and you are invisible, so it's going to cancel each other out. So these are just 2 normal cannon attacks. 27 and 26.
I am going to use a charge of shield to make that a glancing blow for the 27.
Alright, cool. I haven't used this all session. It's been a minute. I'm gonna burn, Infernal Crush. The shield spell provides no defense against this infernal creature's weapons, which bypasses through the spell's barrier of magical force.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
Alright. How much damage do I take?
$162, and this is 2 attacks.
Holy shit.
162 each?
No, 162 total.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Do you want me to give you the damage for the first attack?
No, because I already used my reaction to cast shield.
Okay.
Unless...
Nope, that did go through. Yeah, like you did. Is that the reaction for shield that I see on the board? Is that what that was for?
No, that's not for me.
Who's got the reaction?
So they're within 30 feet, right?
Who?
Hoji.
You can't see them.
Do I have to see them?
Yes.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Dang it! Every single
159.
time I gotta use it.
That's
That drops me to about 101 health.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. That invisibility is a great feature. It's a great trait, but it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Because if allies are trying to try to help and give you buffs and stuff like that, they just can't see you. And you're
Is
like,
Koji still invisible or?
yeah, OG's still invisible. Yeah,
Alright.
it's all because of their hood. So.
Huh? Alright.
Okay. So that was legendary action. Alexis, you're up.
I'm gonna move 10 feet.
You know you're...
Taking
How much movement are you moving?
10, so taking 14.
Okay.
And I will attack this Cyber Demon. And do that one's automatically not hit?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'm using a War Priest. Wait, why is it not showing?
It might be lagging a little bit.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, let me know. Turn it on.
Do a quick test roll. Just do a quick skill check or something, just to see if your rolls are gonna.
Here.
Oh,
Those
there you
guys,
go.
yeah, those
Yep, they're coming through.
Alright. Yeah, using a War Priest. Alright. Yes, and I will Divine Smite first level on both of them. Damage. And redivide these 6 damage. Alright, now Divine Smite the first level creatures. Alright. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Oh, ow. All right.
Okay.
Yep, I'm good. Okay, Cyber Demon is Ben Bloody. I forgot to say that he's been bloodied. Okay, Cyber Demon is going to legendary action, pull out a cannon, and is going to take. He's going to fire one shot on Alexis and one shot on Sashi.
Would it be at disadvantage since it's within 5 feet of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's ranged, right?
Yeah. So I will turn that to a normal because I do have advantage because you're missing HP. But yeah, so normal. That actually misses. So I rolled a 19 for you, Alexis. Okay.
Nice.
So Sashi, let's see what I do for you. 34. That one does hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, you take 54 bludgeoning and 45 fire. You are raging, so let me go and subtract that bludgeoning. So that's 27 plus 45 for a total of 72 damage.
72 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And
Looking too good.
Pyro.
Okay, I see that blob over there, and it's not being epic for me. How far is it from me? I'm gonna move over here, and then cast. Let me see how far. No, don't move me over. Yeah, I'm gonna cast. How far is it?
35 feet.
All right. I'll cast Banishment on it. Banishment. AC 25 Charisma save or be banished. If it saves, it goes nowhere.
Who are you casting this on?
The Mancubus gets banished.
Nice.
Okay. Whew. Now, yeah, I'm concentrating. So if I break it, he's going to come back. So let's hope it doesn't break. And let me see if I could run right here. Oh, I can barely see in here. I think I got a little bit more movement now. I can barely see in here, but that'll be it.
Okay. Kikadimon's going to dash over here. Mancubus is on the another plane. Another Mancubus is gonna take a step over here and guard the rest. And I gotta roll for the Hell Queen. Okay, Val, you're up.
All right. Did you ever apply the damage for the cyber demon or the
I did now.
hemorrhaging? Okay. And that was 41, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to fly in a little bit further. I'm not going to use all my feet. I'm just going to use like 10 to fly right here, just so I can, see into the room a little bit better, without being too actually, I'll fly like here. So that's 15 feet, I think. And I'm going to shoot the cyber demon. Okay, let me do all my rolls. I'm in the wrong tab. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Oh, okay. I don't know why it rolled it so many times. I clicked it 4 times. Just use
1,
the first
2,
4
3,
again.
4.
Jesus.
I mean, did you want an
I-
action surge?
You know what? Actually, I'll just action surge.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's all 8. I'll take all 8. So 20's gonna hit. 20. Everything's gonna hit except the 18. So that's still
All right.
7 out of 8 attacks. So let me go ahead and.
One was a crit, right?
Yep.
Yes. So I need to add the bonus damage because for some reason D&D Beyond doesn't add it itself. 14.
Yeah. 8 again.
And did I roll any ones? Because I can reroll.
It did roll the. It did roll the crit.
It did roll your crit.
It did roll the crit damage, by the way. Oh no! It didn't roll your.
Oh.
You didn't roll your piercer.
Piercer, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So give me a second. So let me finish adding this up.
Okay, I did roll 1-1, so I'm gonna reroll that real quick. Okay, I do an extra 1 damage.
Thank you for
Everyone
the,
counts.
Yep. I'm still
And
adding.
then next turn, it's going to take divided by 2. It's going to take 23 damage at the end of its next turn.
You just dealt 229 damage, by the way.
Oh.
And overkill.
So,
Well, I mean,
Damn!
I did have the action surge, so
as soon as it goes to 0, it dies and it goes mythic.
Oh, God.
are you
So-
joking?
so-
You just did all that turn.
Hold on. So, as soon as it goes mythic, it goes back to 1 HP for a brief second and then self-destructs.
Well, this is great.
Whew.
This is wonderful.
I'd be nervous there.
So, it does die.
Okay.
What is it? What do you mean by self-destruct? Like a nice, kindly, like it self-destructs into confetti?
Not
Explosive confetti.
not that no, not that nice. More like that.
Oh, oh, good lord.
Oh,
Good
that
thing I'm
is
not in
like
there.
Everyone.
Jesus.
That
Fucking.
poor Alexis. Oh my god.
I'm not 46 HP out of 280.
So, by the way, the spikes are also gone.
Oh, good.
Oh, cool.
What remains of the gore nest is gone. Anything that's in this building is gone. The building's still standing. I need Alexis, Hoji, Sashi, and Val all to make dex saves.
And no one's in my area, so they don't get my.
I have something on Dex. Give me 1 second.
Well, you might have advantage.
I think so.
Oh,
Dex.
okay. I got a good roll. That's all that matters.
Advantage on Dex, yeah.
No one else matters. Wait, what type of damage is this?
I will tell you what. I will let you all know when I see all the rolls.
Please.
Okay, we're gonna start
Please be
with.
cold, damn.
We're gonna start with Hoji. Hoji, this is a dex save for you. So, are you going to burn your reaction to take half?
Well, it's already half just due to me having the evasion. So I'm gonna go ahead and half that again with uncanny dodge.
Don't you have to succeed for the uncanny?
No, uncanny is the reaction.
Okay.
Anything you see, you can take half.
And
Yeah.
you did fail this dex save, so evasion will not proc.
Evasion is still half even on a failed.
So you only take a quarter. Okay. So
Yeah.
So give me a second.
If I had succeeded, it would have been nothing.
Imagine
Hoji,
it's
your
for, like,
total
100.
damage, and this is reduced twice, is 48 damage.
Holy
What?
God!
Are you joking? Oh no, Alexis, you're dead. You're
Uh,
straight up dying.
Sash,
I'm dead.
Sash, you are raging, so I need to subtract yours. You also failed, but
Failed with a 23.
yes. So Sash, the total damage you take is 144.
I'm out.
Are we about to get team killed?
Alexis, because you failed all yours, you take a total of 193 damage.
I'm still alive? Wait, no, hold on.
No.
I'm not dead, but I'm knocked out.
Yeah, you're knocked out. Yeah, no one's dead. Everyone's just knocked out. Val.
Hold on. I have
you-
something.
This isn't looking
go
good
ahead.
for me.
Val, you also failed your dex save, so you take 100. You take 193 damage. So you are also unconscious.
Real quick, what type of damage is it?
This is bludgeoning. This is piercing and fire.
I have resistance to fire damage.
I'm going to proc legacy, which will ignore. Hold on, it's in roll 20. Son of a bitch. There it is. I'm gonna proc infernal legacy.
Actually,
I'm gonna proc infernal legacy. Infernal creatures ignore target's resistance to fire or necrotic damage.
and I'm gonna use Indomitable and re-roll.
Indomitable? Reroll it? Sure, go for it.
Abominable. Dumb.
Okay, that did not help.
DC's.
That did not help.
Yeah, man.
So, Val, you are going unconscious, and you fall to the ground. Take one failed death save.
Am I the only one up right now?
So I
What
just
about me?
realized I have relentless rage. So if I make my con save, then I have 1 hit point, so I wouldn't be unconscious.
What is the DC equals?
Here, I'll post it.
I think the first one is 10.
Don't I
If
also
you-
take a...
If you are
Don't I...
dro-
Sorry.
if you are dropped to 0 HP while raging, you don't die. You roll con save. Okay.
Hey!
So Sash is at 1 HP.
1.
And Alexis, you don't take any extra damage, any levels of exhaustion. You
Please
just-
stay up. I don't have any healing spell.
Oh, I don't take any levels of it. Another point of death save? Failed
No,
death save?
no. You just flat out. Nope. You just no.
Alright.
Now you were at 45,
46.
46, right? Okay. So give me a second. So. All right. So 280.
Take that down.
So 280 minus 46. That's 234. So 234 minus 193. Hold on, I gotta redo that. Hold on. 234 minus 193.
That's like 71. I
41.
think.
Okay.
41.
So
Sorry.
you were 41 points away from outright dead, Alexis.
That didn't sound good. Guys, please don't die. I don't have any healing spell. Seriously.
So that
Goddamn.
was
I was the only healer.
yeah.
That's rough.
I have
At least
healing.
you-
I was just raging all the time, so I couldn't use it.
At least I did an average of 71 damage. Like,
Val, death save.
Wait, would if it had hit me in the first place since I was like 30 feet in the air?
It was a
Everything
40.
fine?
It was a 40-foot radius explosion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was that
Yeah.
spherical?
Yes, it was spherical. Yes.
everything would have fucking blown up in the room.
Okay, wait. That okay, I don't know. I don't feel like mathing right now. I'm 25 plus 30 in the air, I think.
It
I'm
would
not
have.
gonna
It
do
would have
that.
still
I'm
caught.
fine.
It would have still caught you.
Damn it. Okay.
So death save.
If my dice will work, that would be awesome. Wow. Okay.
All right.
at least it's not a 1.
That's 2
Not a
failures.
one.
That's 2 failures. You're up to
If
now.
it was a 1, I would have died immediately.
All right. Hell Queen is going to hold her action for if anyone comes closer to the last gore nest. Sash.
I'm not moving. I am.
Do we have the words of I heal someone?
Yeah, I'm raging, so I am gonna drop my rage. And I'm going to.
I
heal
can just see your character immediately, like, as soon as you drop your rage, just immediately drop to your knees, fall over, and then get back up. Like, okay, who's ready for some healing?
Right.
Dibs!
What do I have?
She just massages her temples.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I'm
this is
gonna
the-
I'm gonna cast second level cure wounds on myself.
So you're
Oh,
not.
Wait, it's max. Hold on.
Well, no.
16.
No.
Oh.
That's only for potions. That's only for potions.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to heal myself for another.
Please save our dying friend first.
Yeah, I'm kind of like one death save away from like permadeath.
Sash,
I
do you
just
have
don't
any? Do you have anything? Do you have mass cure by chance?
I don't.
Do you have? Do you have?
I have healing word.
Alexis, do you have anything that's healing?
I have a
I do.
potion. Can I dump a potion down
Yeah.
his
So
throat?
we'll do that. So
Okay.
so what I'm saying is, do you have healing word?
I have healing word. Yes.
If you're cool with this, is your character, of course. Do you want to retcon this? Drop a healing word on Alexis, and then so bonus action Alexis, bring them back up with healing word, and then action potion to bring up Val. That's up
Yeah,
to you.
I'll do that.
Okay. So
Okay.
I have mass cure ones.
yeah.
So
Okay.
let me. Okay, perfect. So let me do that. Oh,
So I did the potion on Val. So now you
Okay.
just roll the. Okay.
so healing word on Alexis is 9.
Only
9
plus
points.
2. Well, plus 2 since he has a second level. Oh no.
No,
Yeah.
I think it calculated it. Yep, it already calculated it.
Okay.
You see, I wake up like Michael Myers, like stand up. Oh god.
Action economy. All right.
Exactly.
Oh god, this sucks.
You all right over there, Alexis?
No.
She
And
briefly.
my healing word is holy shit.
she briefly met with her god for a split second.
Ain't looking good.
In the arms of an angel.
An angel.
She's a barbarian with blood on her face, but she's just slightly religious when she needs to be.
Exactly. Sash, do you want to stay where you're at, or do you want to move?
Let me move closer to.
What on worship?
I don't want to move. You said somebody's still guarding a nest. I don't see the other nest, do I?
The queen.
Yeah, I'm gonna move closer to Alexis.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something really ballsy. My turn.
Go for
right.
it. Haji, you're up. Hoji, you're up.
Question: can I do 2 ricochet shots in 1 turn?
You actually can. So in order to do this, so it's
Holy shit.
action to burn a clip, bonus reload.
I actually have, what is it? One of my feats, gunner, ignore the loading property, firearms.
Can you make 2 attacks though?
I have haste on.
Then you can.
Sweet, I'll do it. There's 1. And this is going after the Mancubus down here to hit the gore nest and anything else in range.
Okay.
And does the
That-
19 hit?
That's gonna miss.
I will roll a luck point on that.
Can I see him right now or no?
No. Mm-mm.
Alright, cool.
Hoj, don't forget you have advantage. You are invisible.
Right.
So so I'll take the 22 for your first attack, give you the second attack at advantage.
Okay.
Totally forgot about Lucky.
25. So okay. So you can take that luck point back.
Okay.
And then give me my damage.
Sneak attack on both of them.
And you can only do sneak attack once per turn.
Right. Okay. That's 38, and then there's the second one.
That Gorness is not looking too good.
It's not gone after that?
No.
Damn! Alright.
But you do hear this infernal howling of a scream as the queen is very pissed off.
That's my job!
Well,
I
I'm
don't
gonna piss it
even
off
see
even more. Let's go.
Okay.
Well, you should.
Too bad I can't see it though.
Okay. Okay. Hoji, anything else?
Can I unveil myself to ask for heals?
You can.
Okay. I will do exactly that.
And everyone sees a very, 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 very hurt Hoji.
He's like a
Alright.
little frog
It's
boy.
been a while.
Don't worry, I will heal us all.
Yay!
Please.
Alright, so Hoji, at the end of your turn, I'm going to burn a Legion extra for the Hell Queen. She's going to teleport into the room.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. I'm at 10 health.
She's going to wave her...
Mistakes have been made.
She's going to wave her hands around and she's going to fire several chaos bolts against everyone.
I'm gonna
Is that a
die.
spell?
It is not a spell. This is just a range. It's like Eldritch Blast. It's not. It is not a spell.
I mean, Eldritch Blast is wrong, but...
It is like Eldritch Blast, but it's not a spell. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm
Okay.
It's a spell-like
I'm-
ability.
I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna do calling. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do 2 callings. I'm only gonna target one person. Hoj, I need a Wisdom saving throw from you, please.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay,
You're not. Are you into my
hold
aura?
on just a second.
No, you're not. Step into my aura, my friend. What is...
just looking at all of our health bars and us having like I can't even see Shasti's sliver. Like at all. Invisible and so small.
1 point, man.
Electric
One
is
HP
like, it's just
wonder.
like 1 pixel.
That's all it takes.
I got a single pixel for Alexis.
Yeah.
For me, I also got like
I'm
1
at,
pixel.
I'm at 9.
It's a little bit more. Hoji, do you got anything you want to add to that wisdom, or is that you can do a luck point?
I am going to use Stroke of Luck.
Oh.
Once per short rest, if your attack misses a target within range, you can turn the miss into a hit. Alternatively, if you fail an ability check, you can treat the d20 roll as a 20.
This is a saving throw, not an ability check.
Ah, well. I'll use Lucky then, god damn it. That's better.
Still a failure.
Is that still. Fuck!
Do you want to burn another lucky?
Might as well.
What's a shot, man?
Okay, I'm
not
just
any
gonna stop there.
All right. You
Just
take
wait for all your luck.
you take 38 points of psychic damage, and you are paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
Can I uncanny dodge that?
This is not an attack. This is not this. Can't have this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see that you're tired of my bullshit.
Paralyzed.
Not you
which-
spending.
and then incapacitated as well, which also means so you can't move, can't speak. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and you can't take actions or reactions until the end of your next turn.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Alexis, what is this big finale number you have?
Did I get skipped? Wasn't I after Hell Queen?
No, you did that,
No, No,
You
this,
healed us, remember?
yeah, this is her legendary action. That she
Oh,
can
that
take.
was sorry. I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, no.
Back around.
Alexis, you're
My
up.
bad.
Okay. I hold my symbol of Torn, god of courage and self-sacrifice, and I say, in return for healing my friends, giving them a buff, I offer myself to you, my god. Divine intervention.
I see.
I will take the sacrifice and bring you to 1 HP and bring the rest of your friends up to full HP.
Oh.
Make me a religion check to see if anything else negatively happens, but I will start with that.
My religion is not that good.
You're a cleric.
Guidance.
Unreligious cleric.
Completely unreligious cleric.
Let's see that religion check.
I rolled.
Oh,
I'm gonna spend
no.
I'm gonna spend a luck point.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna spend another luck point.
Please.
I was spending another one.
I no.
Oh God!
Oh my god.
You know, it's good. I'll spend another one.
How many
How
luck
many
points do
Spend
you
all
have?
3 on.
I haven't spent any.
Okay.
So you just spent all of yours on this religion check.
Go for it. Yeah. This is crucial because there is.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's.
So
Okay,
your god as payment would have
I
actually
prostrate myself.
your god would have actually knocked you unconscious actually and had second guesses. So you're at 1 HP.
Alright.
You're at 1 HP. They are accepting of your gratitude. Everyone that you can see, which would be Val, Hoj, and Saj, are back at full HP.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
I hold my
one
sword in glory and say, for Valhalla.
And your god basically gives you the slip of the negativity look of, you get 1, just 1. That's it.
Wait, would Pyro heal too? Can't she see Pyro?
No, I
No, I can see Alexis from here. But...
You can see her, but she cannot see you.
I prostrate myself when I end my turn.
All right, so you
Yeah, all right,
1 HP and still prone. Okay. Pyro.
I see this Coco demon on
I'm at
here.
1 HP and prostrated myself.
I don't want it here. I already is banishment, so I'm gonna. Is this Coco demon worth it too? Let's do it first on. Let me see. Oh yeah, screw it. I'm gonna cast Bestow Curse at 5th level, so it doesn't require concentration. Let's make a DC 25 Wisdom save.
And what is this? Bestow Curse, okay. Sure. What is this, a Wisdom save?
Oh, and I used the distance spell, so for one of my meta magic things, feats.
Sure, okay. I fail.
Failure.
Okay, so this happens to, because I get to choose what happens to cursed creature.
Ooh.
So upon you concentrating on this new spell, the Mancubus comes back.
Oh,
No, it doesn't. I cast it at 5th level.
Does that make it not have concentration?
Yeah, you don't have. Yeah, that's at 5th level. Extending duration.
Oh, nice.
8 hours, no concentration needed.
Wow.
It's like Warcaster.
For banishment,
for bestow curse, I cast it at 5th level.
I'm
That's not how that works.
Yeah, I don't think so.
hold on. If you cast a spell using a spell slot at 4th level or higher, the duration is the duration is 8 hours. So you can hold concentration on it for 8 hours. It still requires. Wait, if using spell slot. Oh no, no concentration.
Right there.
Yeah, I see
Right
it.
there.
It's at the end. Yep. Okay, so
think we're casting.
Mancubus will go back.
Oh,
Which one are you gonna pick for the curse?
The curse, I pasted it right there. Wow, curse, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start.
No. What are you picking? Which effect are you picking?
I thought I already pasted it in.
yeah,
This is
Pyro
my
already
first
put it in the
target.
chat. Damn.
No. I see. You.
Which target is he picking? You mean?
No. What effect of the curse are you picking? You get to pick. Are you reducing my ability score? Are you giving me disadvantage? Or am I misreading something? Oh, I see it now. I'm sorry. I see it now. I see it. Sorry, I was.
Yeah, that is the effect.
Okay, sorry. When I saw the wisdom saving throw, I was like, but I already know it's a wisdom saving throw. But oh, okay.
I'll do it.
Sure. Okay.
Sorry if I made it.
No, that's on me. That's on me. It's been a long week of all these reads, so it's that's on me. Okay. Did you want to stay where you're at?
No. Get out of here.
You sounded so unconfident in that.
No.
No.
I
That's
can't. I can't make the save. A nat 20 is a 23 for me, and your DC is a 25.
Yeah, so it can't do anything.
Nope. Mancubus is going to make its way.
The Mancubus was banished. Or is this a different
It's
one?
a different one.
There's another Mancubus.
So many.
Oh, the other one, yeah.
He's going to come in and he's going to fire 2 shots of lightning. 2 lightning cannons going this direction. I actually need to check my vision to see if I actually can see Pyro. See if I.
Just make me pay for that.
Well, no, I just need to see if my shot lines up with you. That's mostly what it is. It's not so much the target what you did. I can see you. Okay. So I need Sash. So let me go and proc these attacks so I can see what I need to roll. I need Sash, Val, and Pyro to make dexterity saving throws. Right.
None line.
Be good.
Is this considered magic? Oh, is this still considered magic?
It is not magical.
Okay. So. No,
You know, dexterity. I told you to
I
be
have
good.
advantage on my dex.
Okay. So that all 3 of you fail your first dex. I need new dexes now because it's 2 dex saves.
Yes, 10, of course.
Okay, I failed the second one too.
Okay, Sash, you succeed on the second one. Okay, so we'll start with Sash. So Sash, this is your total damage, and I've already done the subtractions for the success. You take 59 points of lightning damage, and then until the end of your next turn, you have lost your reaction. Val, you take a total of, this is for Val and Pyro because you both fail. You take a total of 73 each.
Would it be with disadvantage since I'm prone, or is that only for attack rolls?
That's for range attacks. This isn't a range attack.
Yeah, what damage is in?
Lightning.
What kind?
It's lightning.
How much damage did you say again?
73.
Does it bypass my resistance?
It does not. Are you resistant to lightning?
Give me a moment. Oh, what happened? should. Where? Okay, I had to spell resistance. For you have resistance against the damage of. No, never mind. Is it considered a spell? Like a magic?
It's not a spell.
Oh, you know, you said no. You said no. Okay. It's not a spell, so never. Nope.
So,
I'm not
Pyro,
resistant.
can you make me 2 con saves, please?
2 con saves.
Mm-hmm. This is to hold up your banishment.
Yep. And what's half 73? I'm
26.
not gonna make it.
Well, no.
36, sorry.
No. It's 2 separate ones. So, your first one,
Don't make it.
your first one's a DC
I don't have
17.
advantage. Oh, okay.
Your first one's a DC 17, and then the second one is a DC 24. Okay, so with the first one, so Mancubus comes back.
The advantage on concentration, so. But I don't think I make any of them.
Okay, Mancubus comes back, so you lose concentration on your banishment.
Yep, it's gone.
Okay. All right. Okay. And that is it for Mancubus. Val, would you like to stand up?
I would like to stand up. I'm going to use the first trait of the chronolometer, time bandit.
Mm-hmm.
So I rolled a 5, so I go forward in time to warn myself of what is to come. The next time I fail a saving throw, attack, roll, or ability check, I can re-roll the check or take the other result. And I can't use this again until next dawn. Alright, so, and then I'm going to attack the Hail Queen. The Hail Queen.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna dump all 4 bullets into her.
Go for it.
Why not?
Pew, pew, pew.
All 4 hit, and then roll me your
All
extra.
4.
Roll me your extra. No, there's no crit, so there's no piercer. Okay.
I can roll. I can re-roll one of them if it. 14. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm not checking the right thing. Okay, I can there's a 1, so I'm gonna re-roll that one. And 2
Isn't
extra
it
damage
per
for that.
each attack?
It's only once per turn.
Okay.
That's 116 damage.
You.
Every time I attack, I do pretty alright damage.
She is severely bloodied.
Prank her.
All right.
Wait, I know I already shot, but am I able to use one of my trick shots? I kind of forgot that I have those.
Sure. What trick shot did you want to use?
I'm gonna use violent. So, can I share this? Yeah, I can. Okay, it doesn't give the description very well.
You want?
That's not a very good. That's not a good description.
Give me a second.
That it gave.
I'm looking at your sheet now. I got you. So it's violent shot. When you make a fire, for each grip point, how many grip points are you spending?
I'm gonna use 1 for each attack, so I'm gonna use 4 in total.
Okay. Total of 4. So do me a favor. Your damage is 3d6. So roll me 46, an additional 46.
All right.
After this week, I kind of want to play a gunslinger. Because of.
That's pretty cool.
It was gunslinger was fun.
Okay. I'm still severely bloodied, still alive, but that's still pretty good. Okay.
So it's the queen's turn. My
Yep.
queen.
All hail the Hell Queen.
I'm going to
Queen.
disintegrate the Hell Queen. You will die by my hand.
I'll talk back there. Come on, get up here.
I am trying.
Man, I sacrificed myself to heal the party, man. What did you do?
Gee,
I'm not
I
gonna
had
go.
to say that hell hard.
There is something I can do, but I'm not gonna go that route because we're coming to the end, and no, I'm not gonna do that. It's a maneuver that has been seen in Critical Role that happened in season 1, and I'm not gonna take it because we're coming to the end, and it will definitely change the tables, and none of you will be able to counter it. So we're gonna so I have to dial it back just a little bit. Okay, so instead we're just gonna do some chaos bull attacks. So just some.
Actually, I have an ability that says I can just say no to anything that DM says.
Oh, really? Okay.
Wow. So yeah,
This is
you're
called
gonna
delete the
do that
DM.
now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
called.
it says here that I have an ability that makes me the DM instead.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
I
I'm
will.
taking over. Sorry.
I will.
Okay, come on, guys. We're almost out of time. Let him
Let's
speak.
go. Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna do 3 Infernal Chaos shots. One at Hoji, one at Asash, and one at Alexis. Actually.
How rude.
Leave Alexis alone.
I actually miss Alexis. I actually miss.
Oh my.
It's because Sashi's standing there. She's trying to deflect with her. Doom
Sash, you take 44 force damage, and Hoj, you take 50 points of force damage.
Okay.
And Hoj,
Did you specify how long those paralyzed and...
till the end of your next turn.
So the end of this turn, then. Okay.
Well, the end of your next turn, not my turn. Your next turn.
Yes, so the end of
So I can't
this
take a
turn.
reaction.
Yeah. So both of you, so Sash and Hoj, you are now stunned until the end of your next turn.
Oh hell.
And Sash, you cannot do anything. And Queen's also going to disappear. So just to read, so Sash, it's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Mancubus is going to come down here, being free from its own hell. And it's going to hold its action for if any of these two move.
Ubi.
Hoji,
Cannot.
you cannot do anything until the
I
end of
am
your
literally fucked in the ass right now. I
Yep.
can't do anything.
Yeah.
You are
Same.
stunned and paralyzed while
I was
flying.
gonna go heal someone.
You are stunned and paralyzed up in the air with your boots. Alexis, you actually can do something because I wasn't able. Yeah, so.
Just fully upside
Get out
down.
of here.
I'm gonna move like Dash. Oh, would you look at that?
We can't
Bye.
see a
Have a
damn
good
thing.
time. Yeah, we don't know what's there, but you have fun with whatever it is.
It's not good. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 7th level on myself.
Didn't you dash to
Seventh
get
level.
there?
Yeah, sorry, Healing Word.
Okay.
Healing Word. I want some HP. But alright, that's the end of my turn.
Pyro.
Oh no, what are you doing here? I thought I banished you. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, no, my concentration broke.
Could I try to hide?
See ya. I'm gonna Misty Step.
Okay, that actually won't proc my. That won't proc my held action because you did not physically move. You just teleported. So 30 feet over here.
Like, goodbye. Oh, there's another one in here. What
Bye,
I missed?
Felicia.
I just realized there's a Mancubus behind us. I just now saw that. Has that been there the whole time?
It just came there now. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone, come behind here. It's the final core. It's final gore.
There's a final core.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. Darn. take the dodge action.
You can dash here if you want.
I could dash, actually. You're right.
I was gonna say the paladin is up, and they do have that lovely 10-foot aura.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'm gonna dash over there.
Get some of my juicy aura.
So,
Hey, there it is.
all right. Kagedima can't do anything. So with that, I'm actually just gonna delete the turn order, because they're this Mancubus is going to take a step over here, and it's going to hold its action for it, and it's going to hold its action in case any of you guys move. Val, you're up.
Oh, I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Well, I just decide that I want to kill the Mancubus. You know, I just decide that I hate it for some reason. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna give it everything I have.
Which one you gonna go for? One or this one over here?
The original one. The one that doesn't have a number on it.
Cool. Okay.
Because I know that one's low. I actually can't see its health bar. Or no, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. I'm going to use violent shot on one of the attacks.
All right. Let's do one attack. Okay. 15's a miss. 28 is a hit, and 23 and 25. So let's start with one attack at a time. So 15, 10, second shot. The 23 kills it. Turn the 25 round to this one if you cool with that.
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
And I violent shot with that one.
Okay, so going expend however many grit points you want, and we'll roll a d6 per grit.
I only have one, so
Okay,
I can
so
only do one.
roll another d6.
All right, I'm gonna re-roll 2 d6s because I have piercer. So okay, don't increase the damage from piercer. Wait, I don't know which one's which.
Yeah, it's at the end of the session. I'll take the 5. I'll take the 5.
Okay, that works.
Okay. Did you want to stay there in the doorway, or did you want to come in with your friends?
I'm gonna move to. Ooh, where can I?
It's dead.
Oh, where am I right now? It's dragging me at the same time
Here,
as I'm trying to move.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you. So I'm gonna move you into the room, just right over here.
All right, that works.
Okay. And you see all your friends. Yay!
Hi, friends.
We gotta keep it rolling.
Hell Queen is gonna come over to the gore nest and actually heal it.
Oh my gosh. No, that is not allowed.
No, no.
It's actually unfair.
I'm joking. I'm
and that
joking.
is
I'm
cheating.
joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. But she is going to try to stand in front of the gore nest and try to like protect it like it's her child, basically. Sash.
Quickly.
Okay, so
I got the corner.
Sashi's gonna go back into a rage and take movement. She is gonna go towards Pyro and the group. Am I in the doorway? Can I see anything? Okay.
Just slather my juicy aura.
And then she is going to use Infernal Pistol. Take off 2 shots.
Fuck this gore nest. Oh!
19's a miss, but the 28's going to hit.
16 piercing.
And guess what? You kill the final gore nest as the queen screeches in pure agony. So, as a finale, because we ran out of time and you guys didn't get a chance to do what you need to do in the other realm, you guys do get portaled over to the final and to the rift to see what was actually keeping the rifts. And then you guys are stuck now inside the rift for an eternity.
Oh no.
And And you see
Let's go.
you see a giant hive-like elder brain that's being connected with a series of tentacles and electricity that is opening portals of rifts all over the place. And before you all is the Doomslayer.
Wait, was the Doomslayer an ally in this?
Nope.
Oh no!
We still had to fight him.
He was the final boss. And with that, guys, that is Chaos 20 Presents.
That's awesome.
That was fun.
You always do a nice
Yeah.
job. Thank you.
Yeah.
This was probably the most fun I've ever played. This is the first time I've played in the server. I
Oh,
enjoyed it.
DM does a
Yeah,
wonderful
yeah.
job doing these things.
Mhm. So
Yeah,
yeah,
This
guys,
is
first
like
time playing
my
this server too.
5th one now.
Yeah, I had a few.
yeah.
This is my first one, but I'm probably gonna join more.
Oh yeah, like I said, guys, I do level 21 shots every single month. The following months we are doing Harry Potter next month, and the following Resident Evil, and then Star Wars, because Star Wars is a yearly one. I've already done Star Wars, but I've already announced to the community I will be doing Star Wars every May because May the 4th.
May the
May the 4th.
May the fourth.
So I do run two versions of my Chaos 20 Presents. One format, which is the format you played today. This is the heavy combat where it's nothing but combat. And then my other one, my heavy combat, it's called Towers. My less combat form, which is Escape, that was my OG one that I started with. That is the puzzles, traps, RP, challenges kind of side of D&D. It's more so you are brought to with a series of challenges and that you have to solve or defeat. There is still combat, but not as like heavy as like this, and stuff like that. So Harry Potter will be that kind of format and stuff, because I do like to try to meet everyone's styles of like what they like to play, and that's why I broke it into two different groups of Towers for the heavy combat people, and then for 1 month we do the try to meet the other demands. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head off to bed. I have one more table tomorrow, but yeah, so stream. If you tune in tomorrow for the final and last of Chaos 20 Presents Doom Unleashed, and I will see everyone later. But yeah, stream. Let me go ahead and end this, and then